And here we are. How you doing, Si?
Hey, Greg.
What a lovely, calm introduction. That felt nice and relaxed. It really was. We are now alive, and well, if I do that, boom, like the old footy, alive and kicking. So how you been, Si? How's things with you, my friend?
Absolutely awesome. Yeah, great week. Loads of football and loads of fun. Today's match was good. If you recorded it, sorry. 5-0. That's crazy.
Oh, that was. Is that a certain? Let's put it this way: not giving anything away, folks, but let's just say for dinner tonight, I had Spanish omelette.
Yes.
Excellent, good stuff. Now, I haven't actually watched the football tonight, Si. I actually started watching I'm about halfway through the latest episode of Loki.
Oh yeah. Oh,
it's very good. I do like it. I'm halfway through. I'm on the scene, not giving anything away, folks, but I'm on the scene with the train, and it's really good. I'm really enjoying it as well. I have to say. Is it me as well? So I love the music with it as well.
The music today was brilliant, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really like the music, especially the music that kicked in at the beginning of it. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was brilliant. I really did. Now, Si, talking of brilliant, let's say hello to a few peeps that's out there in the chat, shall we? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it on StreamYards. Let me pop StreamYards over this side on this monitor. I've got the sun shining through tonight, folks. It's a lovely evening here in London. It's been a beautiful day. It really has. Now, talking of beautiful things, let's say hello to a few peeps that are out there, shall we? We've got the lovely Nicoletta. Nicoletta, thank you as always for being there. We've got Lego Madness as well. We've got Minark. And Minark's already given us a couple of quid. Minark, you're straight in there, mate. Well done. Good stuff. I'm loving that, my friend. There's me out there, London Bridge Briggs. That's me. And of course, we've got Si O'Connor as well. That's him. It really is, honestly, folks. We've got Fooling out there as well, Fooling with Bricks. Hey, where have you been? I mean, we've been seeing you with pictures of dinosaurs today on Instagram. Tell us about your day and what you've been up to. Lots of love out there as well. We've got the minifig Who saying hello, Minark, and Fooling with Bricks as well. And we've got Gary Millane out there as well. Hey, hello from Ireland. Hello from Ireland as well. So it was a bit of a shame yesterday, though, wasn't it, Si, that poor old Scotland didn't get through. I mean, they kind of had the opportunity, and I don't know if they just didn't take it, really, did they?
Who were they playing against again?
They were at home to Croatia.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I wanted Scotland to go through, obviously, as well. Scotland, England, Wales, they're the one, and Denmark, obviously, because Lego.
Well, yeah, but so what happened with Denmark then? Because I don't know. I didn't catch that one last night.
Oh, they're through. They're through. They're fine.
Ah, okay, fantastic. Well, that's good. Well, because we like the Denmarks doing well, or the Danes, as I should say, not the Denmarks. that's a wrong terminology. Now, talking of terminology, what are you building tonight? Because I'm actually wearing what if I was building some Star Wars. What I would be wearing. I was going to say what you should be wearing, but of course, I tell you what. Let me show off you my one. There we go. There's my one, and then let me make your one a bit bigger. Here we go.
I can only suck in for so long.
Yeah. Okay. Keep it going, Si. Look at it.
Lego Vader.
You look like you're about to do a dive off the diving board.
Yeah, but I'm building this bad boy.
Well, that certainly deserves to be a little bit bigger as well. The TIE Fighter. Do you know, I've actually got a couple of those to build, as it happens. I've built a couple. I've built a couple of them. I've built the slightly alternative ones. The Dorito one from the last movie. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That was a really sturdy build, actually. It's a ship I've not really got a lot of love or affiliation for, because it was only on for about 20 minutes, the whole thing, out of all the Lego Star Wars sagas. So there's not kind of that deep love for it. And I built that one that was in that, God, what was the name of that cartoon that came out? It was kind of really bright. Was it Resistance? I think it was called, wasn't it? I had a cartoon.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So it was called Resistance. It was really good, folks. And it was something Major Von something or other. It was his ship. I'll tell you what, that's a really good ship as well. Again, it's kind of like a TIE fighter set in the future, almost a bit like a TIE Interceptor, which is a lovely shape. It really is. So anyway, let's say hello to a few other peeps that have just popped in. We've got the woodshop teacher saying hello, Greg, Si. Hey, everybody. Good to see you, dude. It really is. How's things over there where you are? Have you been watching the football as well? I'm enjoying the football at the moment. I'm liking the fact that they're going to all different countries as well for it. So, so for some strange reason, all the England games seem to be in England, which is quite lucky for us. It really is. But I would like Scotland to have got through, in all honesty, because I would like to see at least the home nations that are in it go through. Anyway, we're not here for football, but we will be talking about it, folks. If you lovely peeps out there want to talk about it. Now, what am I going to be building tonight? I'm going to be building something on my backlog I only actually picked up about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and that's this. It's set number 75970, and it's an Overwatch set of all things. And it's one set that, like I said, folks, I only picked it up a few weeks ago, and I got it from a shop as well. I got it from Game, and you can see it's only $12.99, and then it went down to now only $9.99, and I managed to pick it up for $7.99. So a blooming good deal, actually. It comes with a couple of great minifigures, and for the price, I mean, who cares? It's just a great little set. And it's one of those ones side that I always wished I'd picked up back in the day. So I was super happy to be able to get it when I did. I really was.
Yeah. I'm only missing the big space kind of thing.
I see. I got that one because it went at 50% off in Argos.
I know, and I didn't listen to you. I should have got it that day.
Oh, see, it's a great because you got the big fig in it. I mean, you can sell the big fig in that comes for like 50 quid. And you made your money back, but I like it because it's a cool figure. It's a cool set, and it's a big set as well. It really is. It's a really, really big set. What's going on there? Watcha, the woodshop teacher says fooding. What else is going on out there as well? It goes, I've been building glass units today for my Lego sets. Oh, that's good. I've got some IKEA ones I've got to do in due course, folks, because I've got an IKEA order came through today. I say came through, it was delivered, but I'll be building that in a couple of weeks. What else have we got going on out there? There we go, I've got a few of you out there. I was just watching So Connor do a haul at 3 a.m. Was that what time you were doing it at 3 a.m. in the morning?
No, I was doing it about half. Let me see. No, I did that the day before. Yes, I did that the same day as that bloody squash box. Screw you, DPD. I did it the same day. That's why I have the same T-shirt on. There's no continuity going on. But sometimes I put videos out at 2 a.m. because it hits America at about 5 or 7 o'clock in the evening, and my analytics say that most of my viewers are in America, so I do it that way, and then all of the Europeans can see it when they wake up the next day, and most people are off school and college now as well, so it's a little present for everyone in the morning.
Yeah, that's nice. It's nice. So there were basically it was one big Lego horse split into 2, was it?
Yeah, it was going to be split into 3. I was going to do Simon Moss's package separately, but I just wanted to include that into the bigger one.
That's it. Oh, that's good Lego YouTube in there, mate. Using your materials to full goodness. Because obviously, folks, it's an expensive sport. What we do, it really is. Woodshop teacher saying hello to Fooling. Good to see you, mate. And good to see you too, dude. It really is. Woodshop teacher. So, what have you been up to? I haven't seen you for a little while. How's things? I need to get you back on London Calling one day because you're like our for me and Si, you're like our kind of Denmark arm, our Danish arm of the Lego YouTubing community. Who else we got? Got Mitty Bricks has just popped in as well. Hello, Mitty Bricks. Good to see you, dude. We've got the minifig who's saying, "Hey, Si O'Connor, you were really quite calm about the Squash Box. If I had been here, it would have been a PG-13 video." It was pretty squashed. Did you ever go back to DPD and say anything about it, mate?
No, I couldn't get through to. Well, I wasn't not going to go near DPD. I'm going to ring. I didn't get to ring Lego because I was busy and stuff like that. But I'll be ringing them in the morning. But I tell you, I left that box there all day long because I was fuming, and I wondered if anybody was going to say anything. Right. So in the comment section, then you had Doc saying, "I expected more of a rant."
Yeah.
And Matt Elder said, "Yeah, he should have gone nuclear." But I swear to God, if I'd have gone nuclear, I would have ended up choking the camera or something like. Oh, I was so angry. But other people pointed out there was no bubble wrap inside the box, and the box wasn't constructed, like folded the way it's supposed to be before they send it. And I was like, oh my God, yeah, you're right. But I swear they have idiots working there now packing those things, because it's not the first time. Not the first time. And the other time with the gingerbread house, it looked like someone got into the box, kicked the crap out of the gingerbread box, got and then wrapped it
on gingers. That's what it is, mate. He's picking on gingers.
But something has gone wrong there, because the packaging used to come immaculately all the time when they were with not FedEx. What's the other company?
DHL.
DHL, yeah. So DHL used to deliver it to wherever. Like for my case, Ireland, and then it used to go into the post system. So the National Post Office people would bring it to the house, right? Mm-hmm. And perfect, you sign for it and they go off. But if I ever missed it, like, so if they arrived and the I wasn't in, I live about maybe 10-15 minutes away from like the hub, so I could just go and pick it up anytime.
Right, well that's nice, because I've got a hub fairly close to me, but yeah, it can be a pain. But I know, and there's plenty of people with some horror stories in your comments section as well.
Absolutely, yeah. Like, it's mad. Did you ever see on like YouTube or place like that where like you get UPS coming along and they get the packet and they just throw it at the door and they walk off? They're like, oh my God, what the hell?
It's not very nice, because the thing is, right, folks, I know we don't really want to. We'll put it this way, right? Here's the thing. Hey, no lag.
Hi.
Oh, blimey. We just kicked off Siri for some reason there. But there we go. Anyway, let's get him on the screen. First things first, he's not wearing a cap, folks, but he must be wearing a special T-shirt. Let's have a look at him, shall we?
Let's see your T-shirt.
Yeah.
What?
Hey, Mama. Ah, T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're his pajamas.
Yeah.
Blimey, he's early for pajamas. Is he going to have an early night tonight, Si?
It's most 7-year-olds. It's probably a late night as it is, but yeah, he's having an early night, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And who did you bring in? Who sat in your arms? Sparky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, his name's Sparky.
Sparky, yeah.
Yeah.
What is he, a donkey?
Hi, Lego.
Danny says hi, and
Hi, Lego.
all the people are saying hi to you too. So show Greg your horsey.
Spern.
Yeah. So he is from. Is Sparky a guy or girl? I think Sparky's a
boy.
guy, yeah.
A boy.
He's from a TV show called. I can't remember either. Sheriff Callie's Wild West. That's what it is.
Yeah. But what? He is not. He is no good. He's
a boy. Okay, he's a boy.
He's definitely a boy. All right,
definitely a boy.
We'll take your word for it. Now, I posted something out yesterday. Something for you, No Leg. Now, I'm hoping that it will fit. You might need to go into it, but then anything that you buy from Hype, you could be an elephant. In all honesty, folks. And you buy something from Hype, you're still going to have to grow into it. So you still got your top, haven't you? Your red top. Yeah. And I'm not joking, folks. He could literally get Si and No Leg into that. Quite comfortable. Won't even touch the edges. He really won't.
Exactly. Say thank you, Greg.
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah,
anyway, when it comes. We posted it yesterday. So, I mean, put it this way, folks. I wouldn't be surprised if we got there today, only because I posted something to America a couple of weeks ago, and he got there in 28 hours or something stupid like that. It was ridiculous.
That's crazy.
It is. It's crazy. Look at the pain on Si's face with No Leg sitting on his head. No Leg, I think you might be getting a bit heavy for your dad.
Yeah, he's not small anymore, so you can stand up and people can see him. Look, there you are. Hi, everybody.
Oh, that's much better.
Get the sweats when he's on you. It's so heavy. You're so heavy.
I know.
Okay, say goodbye to everybody, because me and Greg have to build these things. Okay, say bye.
Bye.
Bye, No Leg. Show him some love, folks. Give him some love out there.
Give him kisses. Mwah.
No.
Go blow them kisses.
It's
Mwah.
boy, no boy.
No, the people out in the chat. I know Greg's a boy. You can both blow a boy. I blow Greg kisses all the time. Mwah, mwah.
He does. And I tell you what, folks, we're still giving it loads of pride love as well in the background as well.
You can see you now. Bye. And that was Illig.
That was Noah. So,
yes, loads of pride love in the background. I do like that background. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I do as well. Do you know, I was going to give it do the one that we did for tonight's stream because I try and reuse the art as much as possible, folks. And all I did was I just updated my sig fig on it because have you noticed? I got an updated sig fig.
I noticed. I saw your little reel.
I know. Did you like it? Because do you know what? I love Doctor Who. You know, I'm a Doctor Who fan.
Yeah.
I might not watch the most recent ones, folks, but that's just because I don't got time to watch it. But I still love the regeneration thing. And I thought, we'll initiate an update. And that's what I did. And that's what we did. Oh, we've got Cabbage in the house as well. Hey, Cabbage Face Brick saying, am I live? You are. Well, you tell us, mate. Unless you're in some sort of strange universe.
No, I think, Cabbage, you're not live. It's a rerun.
This is a premiere.
Cabbage is the rerun. But who was it that said did you regenerate? I thought that was pretty smart. They were straight on the ball there.
Well, yeah, I think the fact that the TARDIS gives it away a little bit, the sound of the TARDIS, and but yeah, I just thought it was kind of cool. I like when I do change, I always and I love the sound of the TARDIS. That it's a terrible sound effect, folks, but it's something like that anyway. Let's get it up. The sound effect of the TARDIS, shall we? Let's see if we can.
Do you know in Lego Dimensions, right? There obviously was a Doctor Who level, but also.
Boom. And that's it. Thank you very much.
And you can tell it's working really hard to get wherever it's going to.
I know it's just, but the trick is always to get that large boom boom in. Yeah. Because you listen to it carefully, folks. It's actually doing. There's a bit of percussion going on there in the background, and that's it. I probably won't earn any money out of this now. The money times they'll say, "Blimey, the BBC will be straight onto me with that." They will. Anyway, we'll see. Anyway, I make about half a penny out of these things. Anyway, believe me, folks, if you're a financial person out there, the worst financial thing you can do in life is is buy a car brand spanking new, and secondly, start a Lego YouTube channel. It's true, it really is. But Si, you and I are always very lucky. Greg, I love the t-shirt. Danny, thank you so much. Check out Si's t-shirt as well. This is retro, but look, Si's gone all out Lego Star Wars.
Lego Vader.
Sorry, breathe in. That's it. He's there. But yeah, so we will. Maybe I should have done a little Star Wars set tonight because I got some pretty retro. What do they call them when you get them? The battle packs. I've got a retro battle pack. I've gone for this one. This is a little bit retro. Oh, he's come back.
We're just going to say good night.
He's got Sparky with him. There he is. Isn't he lovely? And now that's what life's all about, folks. Anyway, what I want to say is, what I was saying, me and Si, we've got peeps like Minark out there who give us super chats and stuff like that. So thank you, Minark. I really appreciate it. This is turning very slowly into the London Wall of Minark. It really is. That's what I do, folks. And then what happens is, sometime over the weekend, I then throw it out onto Instagram just to say thank you for everyone who wants to donate, super chat, super sticker, all that jazz, folks. It's the same old thing. It's just dressed up slightly different. It really is. But anyway, always appreciate it, folks, because I tell you what, folks, it always helps. Oh, one of my favourite Star Wars figures. Daddy, I'm interested to know, actually, give me a Star Wars figure that you really like. Let's have a look at it. Sorry, sir, I don't mean to keep giving you bicep exercises there by doing that.
You're grand. Don't worry about it.
I do. I like him a lot. He used to. And is it me, right, folks? I'm interested to know what phase of, how can I put it, the villains. I mean, they're kind of the villains, but it depends the way you look at these things, isn't it? I suppose. But when it comes to the villains and stuff like that, my favourite era of the villains is the Imperial ones. I think I prefer the Imperials over anything else. I really do. Let me know what you think about that in the comments, and any questions you got for me and Si as well. My first question to Si is how's your build going, Si? Have you actually done anything yet, or you into the minifigure?
I built a minifigure.
Build the minifigure, folks. We are underway. We really are. Watch this space. I'm going to be building this, but this is a nice, easy little set. And that's what tends to happen. When Si hosts his one, we go all out easiness for his ones. He does 40 plus sets. And for me, I'm surprised this isn't a 4+ set. I don't even know how many pieces it is. 100, if that, I suppose. But for $7.99, I don't really care, in all honesty. It goes, Fooling with Bricks says, yeah, that fig is super cool. Fooling with Bricks, agree. Episode 4 to 6. And talking of episodes, right? Do you know what, Si? This is episode 21 of the backlog.
What?
Yeah, I thought it was 19, but it's not. We've done 19. This is so obviously I do all the odd numbers. We're 21, so we're 21 again today, Si.
Hooray, reborn.
It's really cool, isn't it? Now I've got a question for everyone that's out there. Do you like seeing us with a bit of background on there, right? Or do you like seeing us so we're a little bit bigger? What do you reckon, folks? It just feels a bit claustrophobic to me.
Yeah, especially when you watch other live streams, they're all boxed in like that. It looks a bit weird. It looks a bit odd.
Yeah. What about like that? Do you prefer that one, folks, or do you prefer it that way round? That way round, that way round, or that way round?
You caught me off guard again.
I love doing that, mate. I love doing that. So anyway, folks, watch. So, sorry, have you actually watched this week's Loki?
Yes, because I have OCD. I am a creature of habit. So every Wednesday, I get up, I get my breakfast ready, and then I watch Loki. And on Fridays, I get my breakfast ready, and I watch The Bad Batch, and then I watch the program that you're still trying to convince me is hilarious, MODOK.
Oh, mate, I haven't watched the MODOK for a couple of weeks. I love it. I think it's hilarious. Are you still not getting it?
I do enjoy it, but I don't roll around the place laughing like. But it's getting its way into me.
Yeah, I like it. Let me know what you guys and girls out there think, folks. I think it's quite funny, and in its American humor, which I don't always get. When I say I don't always get it, I just don't always find it funny. But I generally think this has got some English writers in there because they're putting a lot of satire. I'm not saying English humor's not great or anything like that, or American humor's not great. I just like satire, really, and irony. But there we go. That's ironic. So anyway, so the woodshop teacher says, not building anything today. Could do some sorting, but I'm pretty tired. You're always sorting. You're going to be sorting all your life, mate. You are. All that Lego that you bought recently. Have you built the Millennium Falcon yet? That's what I want to know.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That is a cool set. Anyway, let's get this open, folks. I'm going to use. Do you know what? I was thinking I might use my iPad, but I'm not going to use my iPad for once. I'm going to use the instructions that came with it. I shall. Anyway, and also as well, what I want to know is it is quite big. Yeah, and the iPad is as well, Si. Well, hello. What I will say is this, folks. Overwatch, is it finished, or is it just slightly discontinued for a few months or something like that? What's the deal with it? Do we know, Si?
I've heard people say it's on pause, but I don't know. It was an Argos exclusive in Ireland and the UK, so that kind of that was a bit of an Achilles heel to it. And it was on the shelves everywhere, not in the shelves. It was always on Argos on discount, and then it arrived into Smith's, and I was quite surprised to see it in Smith's. So obviously the exclusivity went from hey Chris, obviously the exclusivity went from Argos because they couldn't sell it, and they just threw it into Smith's and everywhere else. But it was like those figures and all those sets are really, really good, like awesome, like two big figs in the team, and then loads of kind of cool characters as well. But as far as the team goes, I don't know. I can't really see it coming back. It's like when they said Hidden Sides on pause. I can't see that coming back either, really, although I hope it does.
Yeah. I mean, do Lego ever actually say, oh, yeah, sorry, folks, we're discontinuing it? Or do they just stop doing stuff and people kind of cotton on to the fact that it's finished?
Yeah, they just stop and you go, hey, it's like what was I watching recently? I was watching something on, I think it was Netflix, and I've been waiting for the second season for ages, and then I had to Wikipedia it, and it's bloody just on for years. It wasn't even the second series. I think it was the fourth series. Do you know what it was? It was called Colony, and you know the long-haired guy that was Lost. He is in it.
The long hair guy, but the Asian guy or the big guy?
No, the guy with the long hair. The other guy, the kind of baddie in Lost, the sleazy kind of guy. What the hell is his name?
What's Sawyer? Was it? He was
Sawyer. Yeah, he's in this. And
Sawyer's a good guy, was he? I think he was a bit of a rogue.
He was a bit of a rogue, kind of a lovable rogue. But he became an executive producer on Colony, and it got much better. And then they cancelled it for some bizarre reason. So it took like that Superman series where like it took 5 years to see a guy fly. It's like 4 seasons to see a bloody alien, and then you're left wondering, like, what the hell happened? Did they all die in a nuclear explosion? What happened? So I don't know.
Oh, that's a bummer. I tell you what, folks, right? I'm a big fan. I've never played Overwatch in my life. And Danny Bob, hold that thought just there, right? I really like the sets, right? For £7.99, folks, right? I've got a cracking deal here because look at this print, Si. They're bearing in mind, folks, I paid £7.99. The retail value for this was £12.99, and that's perfectly fine as well. And look at that for a print.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's ridiculous. In fact, I'm pretty sure, if memory serves me correctly, right, one of my favourite mechs I've got is this one, the Wrecking Ball. And you've got this great character on it called Hammond. I mean, how cool is that?
That's awesome. Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that print on the back here. I'm just going to pop this piece off. Anything could go wrong here, folks. It's such a good set. Look at that. That was £17, this set. £17.99, right? That's probably about $20 to our American cousins out there. This is a really good set, folks. I love it. Honestly, I've never been disappointed by an Overwatch set. They're honestly, truly, truly cool. And this guy here, Hammond, well, he's just fantastic. Let me see if I can show it closely to you. There we go. Let me see if that works. Oh, no. Come back, Hammond. Come back.
Quick, call Peter.
I won't do that again, folks. But there we go. There's Hammond.
He's so cool, isn't he? Yeah.
There he goes. There he is.
Oh, he's so cute.
Love it. He's cute. He is cute. I'm so glad I didn't break his ear off or something like that. The back of it looks like a Stormtrooper pack.
Yeah.
But there we go. He's cool. Anyway, folks, I know nothing about Overwatch, and I kind of like it that way because I don't know, maybe it's a certain charm that I like. But anyway, Danny Bob has a question, and she says, "Do you think?" Danny doesn't actually talk like that, folks, but I'm just making it up. She goes, "Do you think there are going to be low-key Lego sets? I'm really enjoying the show so far. I think there could be actually in the form of 18+ sets because there's a lot of swearing in it, isn't there?"
Yeah. Yeah, they like to say, "Oh, but better not say them."
Yeah, don't say them on this street.
No, I can't. I doubt they'll let an opportunity like that pass up. Do you know what I mean? I'd say there will be Loki sets. It has to be. I mean, it's going to. And if they don't do it for season 1, they'll definitely do it for season 2 because this and the Scarlet Witch are two of their best Marvel TV shows lately. Forget about Captain America. We don't want him, or he's rubbish. But yeah, we'll have some more of the Winter Soldier, thank you, and some more Falcon. But keep your new Captain America.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You know what? I just don't think it was that great. It just. I could have told you what was going to happen in the end from episode 1. Really, what came with that. But there we go. It was just one of those things. What it is, the only thing I enjoyed about that whole writing experience was knowing what life was like after the blip. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And I could understand. Imagine that, a world without borders. And I was like, oh, yeah, imagine that. A brand spanking new philosophy. And then the rest of it was just a bit like, yeah, okay, whatever. There we go. Food with Bricks. He says, I must be so boring. I never watch a lot of the shows you guys mention. Well, what do you watch then, Food? We won't mention the fact that you go fishing. That can be a bit boring to a few people. But it's also quite relaxing, I think. I haven't fished for years, but I used to really enjoy it. And it was a great time I used to have with my dad. It really was. Now,
I'm just looking now. Your speech seems to be a little bit forward or behind your lips. So I don't know if I have a slow connection or you have. One of us has.
I think you might have sight.
Yeah,
I think you was flipping a little bit earlier on. That was all.
I was flipping.
Glitching, flipsy, whipsy, makes you go dipsy.
Okay. It's cut up now. You see, we've got like a million devices in the house, and every time
it's just off. I go around just before I start streaming, folks. Security system down, Alexa's down, everything.
Really?
Yeah. I just keep on the necessities. All power to the stream. That's what it's all about, folks. Engaging and powering you lovely lot as well. It really is. Now, don't forget, folks, me and Si, we're kind of quite active on the old Instagram front. If you want to follow us, there's our details. And all our details you'll find down in the description below, along with our Twitter stuff and last week's episode 20 of the Backlog as well. So anyway, what do you reckon then? I'm going to start building this now, folks. It comes with a nice 6x8 plate as well. Love that. Thank you very much. What did you think of this week's Lego ideas? And I want to know what you lot out there think about this week's Lego ideas as well. Hey, Simon, welcome to the stream, my friend. And you know what? Anyone who's out there, have a think about what you thought about those Lego ideas. What didn't get through that you fancied, because it was only one. It is a good one, folks. It really is, right? But what I want to know is, what was you a bit disappointed about in terms of the sets that didn't make it through? And you know what? While you're thinking about it, while you're kind of contemplating, do us a favour, give us a thumbs up as well. It really means a lot. It really does. Open, build, repeat. Hello, mate. Good to see you here as well. It's nice to see him in the chat with us. I love the fact open, build, repeat. Woo, miles away. Lego Madness, quite near UK. And then you've got Woodshop Teacher, woo, miles away. Love it. Honestly, folks, the world is our oyster. It really is. Also, as well, Fooding, tell me, how is your fishing going recently? Is it seasonal? Is it seasonal fishing? Is it? I can't remember if it's the season of fishing or not at the moment. But I haven't fished for years. But I used to love it, folks. I've still got all the stuff as well. What we got? It goes Lego Madness. Hey again, Simon. Lego Madness. Hey OBR. Lego Madness is saying, I want that plane. Open, build, repeat. Hey. Oh, also as well, Prime Week this week, folks. Prime Week. What did you buy? I bought a few things this week, Si.
Oh, now I tried, but because of stupid Brexit, any good deals I found, I had to pay import fees on. So I was like, what? Yeah, it was weird. Like, I mean, to get like Prime deals, I could have gone to the German site and done it there, and but it was just too much hassle. But even with the import fees, some of the things are still cheaper on Prime than they were like to buy in Swiss.
Oh, really?
So I got nothing. I went to the Lego. I went onto the Lego website instead, and I got the 1966 Batmobile, the small one, and I got the Everyone is Awesome set, and I got a little, the little 10 euro mail airplane. It's a small.
Oh, I've got that. Yeah, I've got that to build. Do you know what? I haven't built it yet. I'm a bit disappointed in myself because I would have thought by now I would have built that. But it's I just think it's just a charming little plane.
Yeah, it's a kind of a throwback to the old Lego Town days. So I got all of those, and I got something else. I got those to get the free gift for purchase swing ship thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I did for Prime Day. I watched Tech as well. I was trying to make him spend all his money.
Yeah, that isn't hard. Tech is easily influenced to spend his money. He loves it. I think he bought the Darth Vader helmet. That was already discounted to like £45.
Yeah,
and he built one a couple of weeks ago, and he's bought another one. But it's a good one to buy if you want to. I don't know, just buy it. Just buy it for parts is pretty good, but if you just want to kind of invest in it as well. But there we go. There's that.
What did you buy?
What did I buy? Good point, actually, because I bought.
Am I like totally behind, or are you showing that again?
Well, we thought it was in the bag, and now it's not in the bag. Now it's out of the bag.
What did you say you bought?
I got a few bits and pieces, all of which will be revealed in a vlog that I'm going to be doing on it. But what I will say is I got some pretty cool stuff, and I got stuff that it was all. I got a combination. I did hit the Lego store as well, but that's because I'm going to be doing a Monkey Kid. So not this Friday, folks, not this Friday, but the following Friday, 2nd of July, I'm going to be doing a Lego Monkey Kid themed stream for London Calling. I might start doing it every once a month, maybe once every 6 weeks. Do a themed stream for a London Calling one. I will. So just to kind of mix it up a little bit, folks, and kind of theme it a little bit. And I don't know, there's a lot of love for Monkey Kid at the moment. Let me know what you think about Monkey Kid out there as well, folks. But I've always kind of been a fan of it. The only thing I don't like about it is that it can be a bit too expensive. But in all fairness, it's actually I don't know. It seems to have dropped in price a little bit. It doesn't seem nowhere near as kind of harsh as it was before. Well, blimey, look, I've got Brick Hive on there. Why have I got Brick Hive going across on the ticker tape? Let's have a look at that. If you're, this is what it says. It says, if you're new to London Bridge Bricks or Cy O'Connor or Brick Hive, right, please do hit that subscribe button. Well, if Brick Hive, God bless him, was here today, folks, I'd suggest that, but he's not, so you can't. But anyway, let me just amend that. If you're new to London Bricks or Cy O'Connor, so all that. There we go, folks. And this is how you do it on the fly. And 3, and 2, and 1. There we go. Done it again. How to do a banner in StreamYards. I should tag that. But there we go. So anyway, I'm going to make this figure up. Anything can happen when you're live, so you know what it's like.
Absolutely.
Oh, another these. Now these parts here that are used in this ship were actually used, I think, in the 4+ A-Wing from Lego Star Wars, which is really good. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, I want to know what people are there.
It was this one as well. I don't know if it was in that one.
Oh, I think maybe that one. Oh, God, do you know what? I've got that. I've built it as well, so I was really pleased with it. Yeah, it's a great little ship. Yeah. And do you know what? All I remember about that ship as well is that the engines are held on as well as the UCS one, which is madness, isn't it?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just a couple of pins that hold it in place.
That's awesome.
Right.
Awesome. Hey, Shy, time is my time.
Ah, we've got Shy. Hey, Shy, good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a good day. Right. Okay, so this is a pretty cool figure. I'm liking this. It's kind of got a hint of the Flash about it. Now, if anyone could tell me, once I've constructed this minifigure, a little bit about him or her, as the case may be, then please do, because I'm all ears. He's got great hair pieces as well, these sets. Loving that. Loving this. How you getting on with your build, Si?
I've got a cockpit almost built.
Oh, wow. Well, that's good going. There we go, folks. There we go. It's a minifigure here. How cool is that?
Awesome.
And it comes with an alternative head as well. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. I'm liking that. Doesn't quite. Let's see if I can get that. If I move that, and if I play around with that, there we go. Let's do a cross section of light. There we go. Ooh, nearly had it. It's like voodoo, folks. These webcams. They've got a mind of their own. They really have. Voodoo. Voodoo. I think I've been watching a few of Cali Click Brick, where Shy kind of stars with Claire and Ninja with the Bricks. Been watching a few of their podcasts recently. They're very good, really good. Do check them out, folks. And they don't alternate it now on their channels. They actually have it on their own special channel now, which is good. I think it's the best way to do it as a podcast. If you've got, I think you can do it as a two-way one. You can go one or the other. I think when it goes to 3, I think you're kind of diluting where people can go to watch it. But I'm really enjoying it anyway. It's one of my favorite podcasts. And I was watching one of those, I was listening to one of the podcasts, the Bits and Bricks, I think it's called, from Lego.
Oh, yeah.
That's a really polished one, that is.
I always forget to watch that one.
Yeah, I just kind of listened to it tonight, but it did seem very nicely produced. It really was.
They have a good media team in there, don't they?
Oh, yeah. It's definitely done with that. You can tell. Like the music kicks in at just the right times and things like that. It's good fun. It's good fun. I'm genuinely interested in podcasts, I am, folks. And you never know. One day, I might even do my own. Who knows? Watch this space. Anyway, I'm doing one of the weapons at the moment. I've got no idea what these weapons are, but they do remind me of the Green Lantern, the Green Core. There's one there.
Yeah.
I think it's a weapon, folks. For all I know, it could be a torch. There we go. I'm completely oblivious to Overwatch. What we got going on in the chat? We've got the lovely, wonderful ABS Bricks out there. Good to see you, ABS Bricks.
Yeah.
We got Shy saying, the woodshop teacher, I should say, saying, have ordered the Everybody's Awesome set as a gift for my wonderful, amazing rainbow daughter. Oh, very cool, my friend. Very nice as well. We like that. Shy Time is my time. He's saying, hey, Simon, woodshop, ABS. They go Bandits saying, hey, Shy. Everyone giving some love out there. We've got Red Carnage in the house as well. Red Carnage saying, hi, Shy. Hey, Shy. Hey, Shy. Hey, Greg. How you doing? Good to see you, dude. How you doing anyway? And what Lego sets have you lovely lot been building this week as well? That's what I want to know. Because I'll tell you what I want to know. Because if you built anything very cool, and do you know what? I don't actually care what you built. If you built something, if you mocked something, you've built something like an official set, or you built something unofficial from, say, I don't know, Brickmania or someone like that, then sling a picture my way and I'll feature it on London Calling on Friday, folks. Easy peasy. That's one of my favourite things to do on London Calling, that is. I like that.
I love it too. It's like, because you're kind of connecting with everybody out there and seeing what everyone's into, and it's really good.
Yeah, I just enjoy it. It. Like you say, it feels like I'm kind of immersing myself within the community a bit more. Now, can I just say something as well, right? One of the most innovative things, is it innovative? Am I being a bit, without sounding condescending, folks, it's just a really good idea. In fact, it's such a good idea, right? I was actually a bit gutted. I didn't think of it myself. At the beginning of Shy's podcast, right? And like I say, folks, I do highly recommend it. Do check it out. Cali Brick Click, right? Do check it out. At the beginning of it, they feature YouTubers quite randomly. Could be anyone at all. It really can. From, well, Cabbage Face was on one of them, and they just talk about them for about, I don't know, 10 to 15 seconds, something like that. What a brilliant idea. Love it. Very good idea. And do you know what? Because I feel like I'm a man of the community, a man of the world, that kind of thing. And it's such a good idea. It's one of those ideas that, God, I wish I'd thought of that. But I didn't.
I mean, Michaela from Snot OK was the week before. So not Friday gone, the Friday before, as far as I remember.
Yeah.
I mean, like, everybody should check out Michaela. It's SNOT, Snot OK. She's really cool. She's a small channel, and she's really nice. I get on with her really well. She's just really good fun. But it's a great way of getting like obviously they're not just our friends, they're great YouTubers, but it's a great way of kind of advertising, people that might not be thrown into the spotlight as much as others. So yeah, I mean, well done, guys. I think that's, as Greg said, really good idea.
That's a brilliant idea. It really is. And again, it's nicely it's nicely executed as well.
Sure is.
It seems to be quite in at the moment, people doing podcasts, and I like it. It's good. I like the fact that their one's quite relaxed, quite chilled out. It's just a good vibe. That's the best way. No, not meaning to put you down or anything like that, Shy. I just like the vibe.
Yeah.
I just like the vibe.
Vibing.
The vibe. We're vibing. Yeah, this one's kind of quite reminiscent of a monkey kid set. This figure, anyway. I find the head. I found the head. I love the fact they've got dual faces on them.
I mean, for an inexpensive set, they really went all in on that team, didn't they?
They did. So again, though, some of their sets were quite expensive, and some of them are actually really, really good value for money.
Yeah.
There we go. I don't know who this is, folks. Someone out there is going to have to educate me on this, but there we go. This is the other minifigure. It looks pretty good. I'd have to guess. I should have bought maybe a different plug-in, a different camera, so I can show these off a little bit easier. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's a cheeky little wink there, folks. I'm sure you saw it. Pretty cool, though. It kind of reminds me a little bit of, I don't know, Amazonian or something like that, which might be the case. There he is. Very cool, right? Anyway, let's pop that back in there. We've got Captain Zane in the house. Captain Zane, how the dickens are you? Hope you're well. Good to see you here, Captain. It really is. And anyway, folks, ask us some questions. I want to know what you lot maybe got in the Prime Day deals as well. And there's still some really good deals going on out there. There really is. What would you say was the best deal that you saw, Si?
The best deal. I don't know. I think wasn't there a good deal on the Razor Crest?
Oh, I didn't see that. What's that one?
I could be wrong. I thought I saw someone saying it was 40% off. I could be wrong, because I saw a lot of people saying that it's still in kind of an order process. But one thing I did see was, I think Tech put it out. Did he send it to me? Buy one or buy two and get a third free on the Star Wars helmets. What the hell? And as usual, I find out about this thing when it's finished.
Yeah, that is a good deal. I mean, to get two and get one free is really, really good value.
Yeah. So hopefully they do something like that again.
Yeah. And who was that with, Si?
Xavi.
Oh, Xavi had done some really good deals. 3 for 2 deals. They've been really, really good. Did I send you one on Xavi?
Oh, you did. Hidden side.
Yeah, the hidden side one. Yeah, I know how much you love your hidden side.
Oh, I do.
Oh, this is good. I love this weapon that this one's got. This has got a weapon made up of several hilts of a lightsaber. Very cool. Liking this. Love the figures. Love the weapons. They're ridiculous. They really are. I don't know what it is, folks. I just love maybe it's because I've got a ginormous gargantuan iPad. But I love figures with large weapons as well. A bit like that Mal Borbus or something from Rogue One.
Oh, yeah.
Mal Baz. Oh, I can't remember. I'm terrible with that. It's a really odd name, folks. It's an odd name, so do bear with. Let me find out what he was called. And we just research it. Bear with me, folks. Rogue One, Baze. Oh, it might be Baze. Here we go. Yeah, Baze Malbus. Baze Malbus. What a great figure he is, folks. Honestly, top banana. I've actually got him as well recently for about £2.50 off Amazon in the Funko Pop form. Very cool.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get back to you, lovely lot out there. And don't forget, folks, while you're here, do us a favour. Give us a little thumbs up. Do appreciate that. Si's saying, hi, Nicoletta. Hey, Nicoletta. Good to see you.
Nicoletta.
Here we go. Yeah. I'm Baz. Half out there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There we go, folks. Look at this. Look, this is an awesome weapon. I'm loving this. And it's made up using what would you call that? I would call that something like a stud with bar and a tile with clip. There we go. Or maybe actually, I think it's a plate with clip. How about that? Look at it. It reminds me of like a weapon from the Second World War or something like that. Maybe if Shy's still out there, he could tell us what's reminiscent of. Do you know the one I mean? The one that would normally have here, you'd have like a piece coming out here and a piece coming out here, and you'd rest it on the ground. Like a sniper
rifle.
Like a sniper rifle. Oh.
Bit of a sniper.
Right, okay. Now I think I get to start building the Widowmaker. Well, it's again, folks, I'm assuming it's called that. Captain Zane saying that is a big weapon. It sure is. So what do you think of your build so far then, Si?
It's pretty cool. I like the way it's coming together, although I will admit I built it backwards for a few minutes and then I decided that's not right.
How did you build it backwards?
I put the Technic, as usual, me and Technic, I put the Technic parts on the wrong way around. So I couldn't put this phallic symbol looking thing at the front. It wouldn't fit in.
Oh, sorry, dude. Let me make that a bit bigger for you. Yeah, because that center section is quite key to the whole thing, in all honesty.
I just had that backwards. So just took it out, put it back in the right way. And yeah, so that was fine. Got it fixed.
Nice one, mate. Good going. Good going indeed. What have we got here? Either a sniper rifle or a Brengan. Oh, yeah, Brengan. Oh, let me have a look up Brengan. I think you're spot on there, mate. Brengan. Yes, the Brengan. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Thank you, Woodshot Teacher. Do you know what? I knew out of anyone who's out there in the chat, he would know. Be him or Shy. The Brengan. God, what a weapon that is. It looks like quite an old one. Was that one from the Second World War? Or is that kind of more of a recent one? Woodshot. Right, now then, where's that piece? There we go. Boom. Captain Zane saying, fooling with bricks, I feel your pain. Nicoletta, London Bridge bricks. Greg, that is the best weapon I ever see Lego made. It is a good weapon, my friend. It really is. Fooling with bricks says, I did the same thing, so Connor. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a common thing, mate, with what you did with the with cockpit stroke fuselage. It's kind of all in one, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Me and Technic, though, I couldn't put Hedwig together properly. So
honestly, folks, Technics on a live stream it can be quite baffling. It really can. But yeah, look, you've got two of these in it, like 2x8s. Look at them, folks. Like I say, for a cheap set, it's got some decent kit comes with it. Aside, so what do you reckon of the lighthouse getting through then for Lego ideas? I like it. I like it. But what do you reckon of it?
So I watched Holly, Potter Minifig Pals. She was doing a kind of a live reaction thing. Not reaction, I suppose, but she knew about it because they sent her the press release like a few weeks beforehand. Anyway, but she still did the kind of reaction thing, and she was going through all of the nominees, and some people were saying, oh, this one is good, that one's, and a lot of them, like some of them I wasn't really into, but I liked the lighthouse. But apparently only 40-year-old, only people who are in their 40s are going to like something like that. Most of the chat decided.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I know. Yeah. I think it's awesome.
It's a point. Yeah.
It's brilliant. Like, I mean, it's a motorized lighthouse. What's not to like? It looks awesome. Imagine that in your city. You could replace your Lego City lighthouse, put that in, and just kick ass. I wonder what light they're going to use, because if it turns around and you have a light brick, is it going to be on all the time?
Yeah.
Or would they use one of the train lights? Well,
do you know what? I mean, Lego they're trying to branch out, aren't they, into that sort of area, that sector?
Yeah.
And, yeah, in all honesty, that's something I think will just happen to be one of their lights. I think it's going to be one of the ones that lead the way in the charge for coming out with new innovative sort of light bricks. What I will say is one of I'm quite surprised. I didn't realise it actually until I watched a Jang review of it. But one of the sets I bought on the Prime Day actually has a blue light and siren in it, which is kind of cool.
Is that one of the fire engines?
It might be. It might be.
Oh, spoiler alert! Sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. I forgot, to be honest.
I'm not that fast, but no, I did. I'll tell you what I got, folks. I'll tell you one thing that I got, and it's my favourite thing, is I got the fire station, and that's what I got. I got myself the fire station, which is a cool set. And do you know what? I've literally gone through the whole of the Lego firefighters Lego sets. I've got them all in sale prices, which is really cool.
That's good. Yeah, a sound brick is quite rare. They haven't released a sound brick, I think, since the 90s, as far as in Lego system. I think they had a sound one in Duplo, but yeah, it's quite rare. Hey, Doc, how's it going?
Good to see you, dude.
Doc, I had a bit of a rant on this live stream earlier on, so you can just rewind it and look at that. So sorry I wasn't ranty enough. I'll be ranty enough next time, because I did put another order in with Lego before that squash box came. So, you know, watch this space. You might see another rant video, and this time, if DPD mess it up, I'm going to hop it off a wall and go crazy. I'm going to go nuts.
So you're going to turn green and turn into the Incredible Hulk, Si? Maybe,
yeah. I might go blue and turn into the Incredible Si.
The Incredible Si. Lots of love out there. I'm loving all the hearts out there, folks. Give us some emojis. We love a good emoji on this show. We really do. Red Carnage say, hey, Mr. Blue. How are you, Mr. Blue? Hope all is good with you, my friend. I'm loving the way this comes together. It's a real solid set. It really is. Look, this is the base of it, folks. The Widowmaker at the bottom of it, but it's made up great plates. I mean, price per part on this is very, very good. It's very cool. I love it.
Where are you?
It's not stuck to your arm or something, is it, Si?
No, not today. It's only about like 20 pieces here, and I know it's just staring at me. I hope it is.
It's too much. It's too much for you, is it? All that dark bluish grey.
Yeah, I've got Lego blindness. Oh, there it is. Up on top of the laptop, of course. Yeah, great place to put it.
So I've got two TIE fighters that I need to build. One of them is the one from the solo wave with the I think it's the mud stormtrooper. Comes with that great. It's an exclusive to that set. It's a brilliant one to get. I got that one to build, and I got the UCS TIE fighter as well.
Ooh, nice.
That is a nice set. Loving that. This is a nice color. Can anyone tell me out there what this color is? I'll just pop it on this white slope. Can anyone tell me what color blue that is? Is it? It's kind of like a turquoisey color, but
I used to be really good at colors, and I can't remember what that is.
What is that? 'Cause it's quite similar to this. In fact, it's exactly the same as that, in all honesty.
Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Did you see text?
Hello, mate. Good to see you. We'll see you for ages. Nice, lovely to have you on board. Yeah, morning, bloody. It's 9 o'clock here. Yeah, it's what time will it be where you are between the bricks? I'm always fascinated, New Zealand and Australian time and stuff like that. Good to have you here, though, mate. Thanks for popping in.
Dan says dark azure.
Dark azure. He's straight in there. Cheers, Dan. Well done. Dark azure. Do you know what? I think that's one of my favourite colours.
It's really nice. It's really pleasant, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of a pair of Reebok trainers I used to have back in the day, folks. Freddie with Bricks says that is the worst. Building a set that looks for a piece, spending 20 minutes looking and questioning yourself as well. Yeah, I've done that before, and then realised I've actually fitted it. What numpty.
It's even worse when you're on a live stream and you've got an hour left to do it. So
yes, 8 a.m. out there. God, that's awesome. Do check out Between the Bricks, actually. Am I right? I am right in saying Between the Bricks does do YouTube. Doesn't he do a little bit of twitching these days?
Yeah, I think I think he's more known as a Twitcher than YouTuber. Twitch is his home, as far as I know.
Yeah.
You know, it's very. I don't know if I have to set up notifications on my phone for Twitch, but I rarely get to see anybody on Twitch. So I saw Cranky Bricks a little while ago. I still haven't seen Jang on his Twitch. Then obviously I've seen Generic Stud.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've not seen Generic Stud ever do one before. That's cool.
Yeah.
I watched Cranky, Jake. I've seen a little bit of April B on there, but no. When have I seen Dan? I don't know. I saw Dan recently on a Beyond the Brick stream, and that's it. That's what I've seen. But I'd like to have him one day on a London Calling or something like that, because I know Richard really rates him. That's Richard from Brick Scene TV, folks. Do check out his channel. He's got an awesome competition on at the moment as well, so do enter that. And that's the thing. See, I want to get people on from all over the world as much as I can, especially when we do the Lego 72-hour community stream site. That's like, I mean, basically, folks, London Calling for that Friday will turn into a community live stream, and when that happens, hopefully I'll have a few more people from around the world on than normal. So hopefully the likes of Woodshop Teacher will be able to jump in as well, and maybe even Doc. Doc might even be able to join me, because he doesn't come on as much as I'd like him to, albeit I know he's been pretty busy recently. Nicoletta says, London Bridge Bricks. You get the UCS TIE Fighter. That is a really awesome set to build and pretty expensive. I managed to get it cheap, actually, Nicoletta, because it was retired. And I thought, I missed out on that. I'm disappointed. And then I walked into John Lewis one day in central London, just off Regent Street. And blow me, they had about 20 of them in there. So they would have beaten up boxes. And I managed to pick out one that didn't have a beaten up box. So there's obviously old stock that had kind of been brought in centrally. And I had some John Lewis vouchers. So I ended up getting it on the cheap. So I was pretty pleased about that. Evening, chaps. Get any Prime deals? Yes, we did, Tim. How about you, my friend? What did you get? Cy didn't get any because he has to pay... what is it you have to pay? What do they call it? Cy?
Import fees.
Import fees, yeah. So that's a bit of a bummer. So you have to pay an import fee because... Is that because of Brexit? Or is that always been the case?
Because Ireland is still in the European Union thing, and the UK left. So, yeah, even if I was get something from a shop in Northern Ireland, I'd still have to pay some sort of shipping fee or whatever.
Apparently, Doc Samson. Sorry, Si, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Okay.
I think, paying shipping fees bad enough, but then having to pay another tax on top of that is a right old pain. That is. Doc saying, did you see my advice video for the 72?
Not yet.
Not yet, Doc. But luckily, mine are quite. The people I have on are quite sort of, a mixture of peeps, which is always good. Friend set Bugatti. Oh, the Bugatti. Yeah, that was £195. Really good deal on that one. Friends was down to £40.30, if I remember rightly. Some random number. We've got Hadrian's Wall out there. We're bringing in the Aussies and the Kiwis at the moment. Loving that, folks. Good to see Hadrian's Wall. Now, talking of Hadrian's Wall, folks, are any of you lovely peeps going to be going to Scotland over the course of the weekend? Because if you are, there's a new Lego store opening up in Edinburgh. Do check out that. And I promised Hadrian's Wall not to mention the football. We really won't, because I was really disappointed for Scotland, and I say that genuinely because I like to. Through the group stages, I would like all the home nations to get there, at least all those that are in it. What's the state of the Irish football international team these days? Because I always used to cheer them on all the time as well.
Yeah, they're not doing as well as they used to. I mean, like there was a lot of controversy with you guys call it the Irish FA. Our Football Association, there was a lot of strange things going on allegedly. Then there's a lot of infighting with some of the players and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. They need to basically just start again and get themselves together, because we were kind of like we know we're never going to win the World Cup or the Euros, but we always hope and a prayer, hope that the team will at least get to the semi-finals. That's our goal. We get to the semi-finals, Ireland goes crazy. Oh my God, it's like we've won.
Yeah, 100%, mate, 100%.
Yeah, a lot of the players I think might be young. They don't get to play together much. They can't bond as well as kind of like the team haven't really done an awful lot in the past 2 years as far as winning. I think they were on 11 game losing streak as far as I remember.
Oh my word! I didn't realise that, dude. Oh, that's a shame. Because the thing is, what a lot of players used to do, like really good English players who could never seem to get into the team, they'd always have like a grandparent or someone like that who was Irish, so they'd play for Ireland instead.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Like what, Tony Cascarino, and there was
he never used to score a goal, but he was always your front man.
But yeah, no, I mean, there's lots of good Irish players, lots of, and especially now with kind of multicultural Ireland as well. You've got a lot of people who have, they've come in from different countries, and they're bringing more skills into the team as well. So it's really good. Like, but I mean, one of the most famous goalkeepers, Packy Bonner, like he's still considered a hero here.
Yeah. What a great legend he was.
Yeah.
God, I'm trying to think of because I'm sure West Ham had a couple of Irish players. Liam Brady for a start.
Liam Brady, yeah.
I'm trying to think of a couple of others. There's one who does commentary now. Doolan, I think his name was. But yeah, it's a shame though, mate. I miss the Irish not being in it. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of Manchester United and Liverpool players and Celtic players played for Ireland.
Yeah. Oh man, you've had arguably, the best player of all time in your team.
Who?
George Best.
He played for Northern Ireland, didn't he?
Oh, was he Northern Ireland? Oh, sorry, dude. I always thought he was. I always thought he played for Ireland.
No, he played for Northern Ireland. They named the airport up in the north George Best Airport. I don't know if they changed the name of that, did they?
I don't know.
George Best International, I think it was called, or something.
George Best International. Oh. Yeah, how about this for a part? Love this. I love these printed slopes. Let me show you this, folks. Let me show you this. This takes me back to when I was a child. These sort of prints.
Oh yeah,
love it. Radar system, folks. Love it. Love a bit of radar. Really do. Anyway, that's cool. Love the way that goes into there. Really cool. This is I've never seen this technique ever used anywhere. It's like a window with a couple of modified tiles and
that is
and a hinge. Yeah, it's a really strange kind of combo of things. It's good though. Loving it. All right, let's pop that in there then.
Lester says, I bet the George Best Airport has a great duty free.
Good shout.
And then Tim says, I remember meeting Bestie in a pub off Kings Road. He was well hammered.
Was he? I remember meeting Bestie in a pub off Kings Road. He was well hammered. Tim, where are you from? Tell us where you're from, Tim. It sounds like you've got some good stories to tell. Captain Zane from Nicoletta says, Captain Zane, more time bought Lego and building in the summer. I have to pick up 3 Big Lego sets. 1 Lego Creative Expert Corner Garage. Nice. Yeah. Lego Ideas Pirates Barracuda Bay. And Lego Ecto 1. Blimey, you got 3 good sets there, my friend.
You know, I'd love to see Nicoletta's collection. She seems to have a really good collection.
She does. And Captain Zane says, I love printed anything.
Yeah.
So do I, Captain. I really do. Yeah, very cool. Very cool indeed. Anyway, how are you getting on your build, Si?
Still building this thing. And then the chatting didn't really help some building this. So this far, I can't see it. Now, I might not finish it on the stream, but at least, you know, I've got I should have given myself a bit of a head start. I looked like there was a lot of biggish pieces, but it's fine. We'll get through this. Everyone stick together. I'd learn, Nicoletta, you should put some of your sets up on Instagram or somewhere, because she seems to have a really good collection. That's a good little ship.
I tell you what, I love the way they've done that. That's kind of like a better profile for a space shuttle. Can you guys see that out there as well? There's like, you can see, you imagine if this had a fin. Oh, there we go. Look, I'm just going to modify it now, folks. A bit of a side profile fin. Let me pop this on there. This could potentially be my first ever mock. There we go. Don't judge me. There we go. Look, that's a space shuttle. What do you reckon, folks? I'm seeing lots of space shuttle.
Absolutely.
Yeah, space shuttle. Probably less so from there, of course, but that is a space shuttle. So I'm just throwing it out there, folks. But what about something like a microfighter? But instead of having one that's a sort of Star Wars one, we have a space shuttle and have some famous pilots in it and stuff like that. Why don't they sort of venture out into NASA vehicles for it and things like that?
Yeah.
Right, what we got going on in the world at the moment? Oh, interesting. Let's have a look at any new deals that have hit the town recently. And I still want to know what you lovely lot out there got as well. Here we go. There's a really good deal on. Well, I tell you what is on deal. 31% off. That's pretty good for the Lego Star Wars Imperial Shuttle.
Mm-hmm.
And that's from the same wave that you've got your TIE Fighter site.
Yeah. Let's just says, so I can look for alternative builds for the TIE Fighter and Rebreakable. There's a TIE Interceptor, and if you buy a second set, you can build a TIE Bomber. That's pretty cool.
Oh, see, I love the TIE Bombers. Really, really do. When you saw those, they weren't in it a lot, but they were in Empire Strikes Back. Is it any good, though? Is it any good?
Did you see Tech's TIE?
No, I know he's been working on, and I'm presuming he's probably done it now, executed it. I've watched a lot of Tech recently, but I didn't watch that one. But I know he was going to be converting a TIE Fighter into a kind of Monkey Kid ball kind of color conversion. Is that what you're referring to, Si?
Yeah, it looks awesome. Like, it looks crazy.
Does it? Oh, I'm going to have to watch that back. Do check out Tech Productions channel, folks. If you want a link to it, you'll find it on the front page on my YouTube channel, along with, of course, Si O'Connor.
Woohoo!
Tim Bainbridge, he says, it looks like the new Orion USA shuttle. It does. It really does. It won't look nothing like it by the time I finish with it, though. Philip Brick says, I bought a lot of mosaic sets, Mickey and Madonna. Going to turn them into castle shields. Madonna, I think he either means Maradona, of which there isn't one really, folks, or Marilyn Monroe.
Well, I'm not going to break it to him that it's Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, we'll let him realise that once he gets it in the post. Like, I've got the whole one, he'll be going. And another thing as well, folks, just a plug, because Si's brought out a couple of Lego hauls this week, and I'll tell you what I have done this week as well, and I'm only throwing it out there because it's just sitting here at the moment, is that I did a review this week of Blocks magazine. So if anyone wants to check that out, that video came out yesterday. Do check it out, folks. I even had someone get in touch with me saying, "Oh, by the way, you left out my Lego ideas set."
No way.
Yeah, seriously. So I thought, do you know what? I thought I might cover it now. And that's the thing, folks. This magazine is vast. It's a really good magazine, but it's a lot in this magazine to cover. Interestingly, folks, there's a new feature that's coming out for it. Because I've actually already got next month's one already, believe it or not, which is kind of cool. But this month, they talk about these Octan sets as well. That's a nice thing. Did you ever have any of those, Si?
No, but I don't know. They were out when I was into Lego, and I always said, "Oh, sure, Octan looks like it's going to be around for ages." Like the brands they have, and I missed out on them.
Yeah, there is a couple of things I do want to watch. Does anyone mind me talking about Blocks magazine as well? By the way, just so everybody knows, Blocks magazine do send me this free. And when I say at the beginning of it, because you should do that, you should disclose that it is sent to you free, folks. You really should. And I know I'm saying it's a review and a flick through, but it's more of a flick through really, and just kind of digesting what they actually mention in it. I'm not really reviewing them because their thing is a review anyway. So if you catch my drift. But look at this, folks. How cool, right, Si, would this be, right, for a speed champion?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that is pretty something, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is a nice car. Now, the whole point of this particular part of it, folks, was this here. That there. See that?
Yeah.
That is a roller skate. And that is a very clever use of using a roller skate for a door handle. It's nice, isn't it? Now, anyway, there is a set in here. Oh, I want to give a mention as well to Jamay. Jamay, who's been on the channel several times, she works for Tips and Bricks. And I was checking them out the other day, Si, and I tell you what, they're pretty cool. And they're UK. I didn't realise that. It's a UK-based thing.
Didn't know that either.
No. Now, this is now Foolin left me a comment in the Blocks magazine, and he was saying I should have maybe mentioned something about that. But check that out, folks. Look at that. El Dorado Fortress. How amazing does that look?
I want that.
It is pretty cool, isn't it? That is very cool. That is by someone called Adrian Sawinski. Reimages, or reimagines even, the classic Blue Coast Island from Lego Pirates. But this here is a good one. I'm going to give this a special mention. This is from someone this is called Scooby-Doo's Ride. It's a large-scale Lego model by a chap called Martin Burton. There we go.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, isn't it? I quite like this idea of kind of the bits and pieces that I've not had time to show, to go through it maybe on a stream or something. Maybe I'll do it on an Instagram. But see here, folks, there's that part there. What would you call that, Si? Slope? As it's a slope.
Yeah, I put it into the slope category, yeah.
Yeah. What is it, folks? It's not a wedge, is it? Because the wedges are plates, aren't they? So I suppose this is like a slope of some sort. But look at them there. Look at the way that's used there. Look at that. Just there.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. But there we go. That's pretty good, isn't it? Very, very nice. I like stuff like that. And this is a van. I'll tell you what, folks, there's only one other van I'd like to see that I can think of off the top of my head, right? Maybe two, actually. One being the Only Fools and Horses kind of van. It was like a three-wheeler car, wasn't it? And secondly, the 18 van. I'd love to have the 18 van, Si.
Every time I'm sure everybody in the chat is the same. Every time I hear you talk about man, van, anything like that, I think solo. I was convinced you're going to say Solo's van.
Oh, I can't. I wish for years, folks, for years. I've just wished that Solo Brick Builder, right, would build a white transit van. There's loads of vans out there, like ice cream vans. All he's got to do is just get more white bricks, and it's done. It just doesn't do it. But I'll tell you one other thing they were talking about this month as well, Si. Monkey Kid stuff, that all got reviewed and stuff like that. It's a good magazine. They gave a good shout out here to Matthew Ashton. But I mean, this guy's everywhere this month, and he's like man of the month, I think.
Absolutely.
He really is. And loving the fact, folks, that if you look around us now, you'll see the awesome set. In fact, you'll even see it behind me. There it is, over there. There it is. Voila! How cool is that? Eh? Pretty cool step. It really is. Anyway, and by the way, folks, in case you're wondering, right, because I get this sent to me free from Blocks, right, to review, of course, right, there is a discount code that you can get. So if you go to that video and check out in the description, I think it's something like LBB10 or something like that. Look in the description, you'll find it. And if you want to subscribe to them, you'll get a 10% discount. And that's it. That's a way of me saying thank you for subscribing to me, and a thank you from Blocks Magazine for subscribing to them as well. So the love kind of continues around for everybody. It really does, folks. But anyway, yeah, do check out that video. In fact, you might even find a link for that down in the description below as well. Si, apparently there is a new, and guys out there, tell me what you think of it if you've seen it as well. There was a brand spanking new Ninjago magazine come out today.
Didn't know that either. It's been hit and miss with magazines in Ireland lately. Do you know, I went into Eason's and I saw for the first time over here one of the Marvel magazines.
So what did he have
on? Captain America.
Oh, okay, fine. But do you look at him now and go, yeah, I don't like the TV series now. He's kind of tarnished.
Yeah, it's terrible, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, like, even Captain America put me off. The film's amazing, brilliant. Yeah. But the TV series, I'm like, really? The guy can just throw a shield. Yeah, that's it. I mean, when he took on one of those sort of, what do they call those characters from where the Black Panther comes from? I was going to say Amazonian, but that's Wonder Woman.
Wakandan.
Yeah. From there, right? He chucked the shield at her and she just caught it and like chucked it back at him and then he killed him. So, you know, he needs to have some sort of special ability. Do you know what I mean? He's just a dude otherwise in a, spandex.
Well, he does now. He took the thing, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. And I don't know, really. He didn't take it, put it this way, he didn't have to twist his arm very much, did he?
No, he was like, "Oh, I'll just take this." But no, in my head, that's like one of the. In my head, right? That's like the Dallas Dream. Anyone who is Marta Gregg's age might remember a show called.
Don't throw me in that category. I'm not about to get out of a shower and just say, "Oh, I had a really funny dream last night." You got to see that scene, folks. You know what we're talking about.
It's on this show called Dallas. Basically, one of the characters got shot, and they went through months and months bringing in new characters and all this kind of stuff. And the story went along, and then one day, a woman wakes up out of from a dream, and she looks over. There's the guy who got shot like ages ago, and apparently the whole plot was just a dream. And they brought back your man, and all the actors and characters were just forgotten about. So that's how I'm treating not necessarily the show, but that Captain America. He's a blip. He's a blip.
There's a pun in there somewhere, so
there is. No, I like the actor. He's obviously a nice guy. He's just
a good actor.
It's just a job, for God's sake. But like,
yeah, I don't know. Do you know what? It was a funny thing because even like when they first showed him off.
Yeah.
They didn't use exactly a particularly nice angle for him either, did they?
No, and I think all of that is on purpose. I think it's kind of to give us a hint that maybe this guy, we know he's going to turn.
Yeah.
But it was really weird when he was sitting there waiting to meet what's her name, Lady Hydra or whatever, and like they're into it. He knows who she is. The wife is all going, "Yeah, this will be great for you, baby," and I'm like, he's basically a criminal turning into a super criminal.
Yeah.
Now Loki, on the other hand, my God.
Oh, I love Loki.
And I didn't. Is this another one of those Bridget Jones situations for me? Is Tom Middleton or whatever his name is he American?
He's English.
He's okay. No, because Brad Pitt put out I don't know if that was a tweet or what it was, but anyway, Brad Pitt put out this video and he was saying, "I'm the original Loki and I do it better than that Tom guy and his fake British accent and all this." And I was like, "Oh no. Is that a fake British accent? Did I fall for it again?"
No, because even we can't reveal who the other person is. That might be a spoiler. I don't know. But I would say that she's English as well, judging by her accent.
Oh, she is. I had to look her up because I never heard of her before. And yeah, she's from Nottingham, I think.
Yeah, she's definitely English. She's old English. She is. But I'm just loving it. I just like the style in which it's filmed in, Si. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
the music, the style, the vibe it gives off. And this episode, well, from what I've seen so far anyway, it's just fun. But
I'm dying to find out why everything is kind of 1970s kind of vibe with all analog equipment.
There is definitely, it's kind of retro technical, but the technical ability is far out there. Do you know what I mean? It's really good. It's very, very well done. I'm really enjoying it. What about you, lovely lot out there? Are you enjoying it as well?
Oh, no way. Woodshop Teacher says, Loki, don't get me started on my Marvel ruined Loki rants.
No way. Don't get me started on my Marvel ruined Loki. No way. What do you think is, though? Woodshop Teacher is kind of from that neck of the woods, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, there's like the traditional kind of Norse Loki, and then there's a comic book Loki, I suppose. But he's from that country, so if he's wants to rant, let him rant.
Yeah, let us know what you think about it.
Yeah,
I want to know what you think about it, dude. Because and also as well, have you seen on Netflix? I haven't seen it yet. I'm pretty sure it was Netflix, but there is like a proper Thor. It's called Ragnarok. TV series. Yeah, and but it's in Danish, I believe.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I mean, it's all dubbed anyway, because obviously we wouldn't know what's going on, or it's subtitled anyway, which I love a subtitle. I really do. I'll tell you what I did watch. 4 episodes. It's a program called Innocent. Oh, it was really good.
Is that on TV?
Yeah, it was on TV. Really good. I think it was on the ITV hub.
That we don't have here.
Oh, okay. Why don't you have the ITV hub?
Because we have UTV, so it's UTV is Ulster Television, and that's the broadcast. That's ITV's Ulster, as in Northern Ireland version. So you have like in Wales they have, I think it's CH4 or something, or is that Scotland? So like there's a Welsh version and there's a Scottish, and then there's the but there was also, what was the UTV had another one in Manchester or Liverpool, and it was something like that as well. That was Thames TV or something. But anyway, we don't have it, so
I miss the old Thames TV. What that used to look like.
Yeah.
Do you know? I was even thinking about using that for an intro to London Calling. I was, and it's just the River Thames, folks, with Tower Bridge there and St Paul's Cathedral and all that lot. Yeah, very cool indeed. But yeah, no, good times. STV in Scotland.
STV, yeah.
TV in Scotland. That's pretty cool. Pretty funky name. I love it though. When you go up north or south or wherever it is you go in the country, you get the same TV, but the kind of more local, regional style of it. And I love all that. And he says, actually, Marvel have completely butchered the Norse gods. Yeah, what I want to know is, Woodshop Teacher, why is it all the Norse gods all sound very English? What's all that about? I don't want to trigger you, but I am interested to know. Why don't they all sound like posh Englishmen? Answers on a post.
Do you know who Loki reminds me? Do you know who Loki reminds me of? Like when he's doing his comedy thing. Do you know Rick Mail when he was in Bottom?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, because he does all this kind of like this sort of stuff, doesn't he? He does. He goes into this sort of Thin Man thing. But now that is something I thought at times maybe they've overcooked that a bit because he didn't used to be like that. But I do like the fact of where they are, like you know, the Emerald Stones, the Infinity Stones, they don't do anything. They're like powerless. They use as paperweights. But I love the sort of 1970s, 60s kind of. Honestly, their offices are full of smoke, but no one's actually smoking. But the retro, do you know what I mean? It's weird. But I like it. I just like it. I really do. I love it. I am sorry, Woodshot Teacher. I just like. I like that what they've done to it in the style that it's filmed in. Cinema photography, I think they call it. Anyway, I want to say hello as well to a few people that have popped in. The wonderful Will Harper. Good to see you, dude. It really is. Joel Have Studs will travel. Good to see you, dude. Nicoletta's still out there. Mr. Blue's still out there. Minark's still out there. Doc Samson's still out there. Of course he is. He's everywhere. He's the all-watching eye. If Doc Samson was a Marvel character, he'd be the Watcher. I think he would be.
Yeah.
Just saying. I'm not saying like he's a big bald bloke that dresses up in like throws a towel over himself and walks around like that all day long with a pair of old sandals. No, I'm just sort of saying he's the all-seeing eye of the Lego YouTube community. He really is. That said, I wonder if Doc does. I'm only joking, Doc. Redmond's still out there. Hello, mate. Good to see you as well, my friend. Thank you for sending me some of your artwork through yesterday as well. Kind of fun to see. And Shy Time is still here as well. He's just making sure I give him a little shout out, I think. I tell you what, right? I do like his avatar because he's got some guns on him, isn't he? And I don't mean the sort of bang bang pew pew ones. I shot you down sort of things, folks. I'm talking about these things that he's got. He's got some weapons on him. Shy Time is my time. The weapons of mass destruction. Ching. There we go. He's probably sitting at home there going, what the hell? Anyway, Minark's out. He says, good to see you as always. Shy Time is my time. And Foodie with the Bricks is saying, I'm always here. There's so many lurkers out there. Anyway, love you. I love you lurkers being out there as well. And thank you, Foodie, as well, for your story that you put out on Friday as well. That really, I was quite touched by that, mate. I really was.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. I'll tell you one thing I do. I like watching Shy when he's doing his podcast, but honestly, Shy, sometimes I think, blimey, are you going to eat that mic one day? Because he's like this. He's like this. And he's like this. And I sort of think, is his mouth moving? Is he doing some post-production there or something like that? And then he kind of moves around. And he's issues with tortoises and stuff like that. I'm going to have to talk to him about tortoises because I've always wanted a tortoise. I really have.
What did he call it again? Oh,
he's probably named it after some aircraft or some ship. It would surprise me if he called it the Enterprise or something like that. Not to be confused with the USS Starship Enterprise, folks. He goes, just trying to sound like Ninja. Oh, there we go. Battle of the Base Forces, is it? Love it. I love it. As long as you don't sound too much like Claire, Shy, I think you'll be all right, mate. Still here, just working. Thanks, guys, for getting me to 5 p.m. EST. 5 p.m. If it's nearly 5 p.m. EST, it must be nearly 10 p.m. BST. 21:38. They're doing all right, actually. The Cooper and Sherman. The Sherman as in the tank. I like it. I tell you what, though, what about, have they got any names of missiles? Is there any particular name? Here's the thing, Shy, and you probably think, what's going on about? Why is he talking about missiles or something like that? Like Scud, that was a missile. Do you remember them?
Tomahawk.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking of the actual missile names. And the reason being is, or like sort of weapons, they call them shells, don't they? And of course, who has shells?
Shells, yeah.
Yeah, shells. As in, not snails, not turtles, but tortoises, Si.
Yes.
Anyway, why are we talking about them? I don't know. As anyway, talking of snails, how's your build coming along?
Good. Yeah, we've got a bit of a wing going on. We've got a full cockpit going on. We're building the other part of the wing. So yeah, going along, getting at it.
He's getting at it. Is it an attack? No, it's a TIE Fighter side.
TIE Fighter.
TIE Fighter. It's TIE Fighter.
TIE
Is it like
Fighter.
7? All of a sudden, Si O'Connor's not Irish. He's come back to the UK. He's living in Devon for the last 10 years.
I think my accent is changing, hanging around with you lot all the time.
Is it? Do you reckon it is?
All right, governor.
All right, governor.
All right, governor.
I tell you, you know Kevin from I'm Bored Toys. Love him to bits, folks. Check his channel out and Art Ingest as well. Brenda is wonderful, right? His laugh is like the comedian's laugh.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Something Carr. Alan Carr, isn't it? Yeah, Alan Carr.
I can't do it.
And he genuinely does laugh like that, folks. He really does. He's a top guy. He really is. Right, where am I at with this? This I keep thinking is the colour now, deep azure blue. I really enjoyed this set though. This is a lovely set.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna keep those ones sealed, not for any kind of investment, just for eventually when I get some sort of bigger room, open them all then, because I don't want to lose anything. And you know, if they're not displayable, that's why I don't do cars or anything like that, or don't try not to do ships anymore. Like this is displayable and it'll look good. But buildings and stuff like that I'm trying to do in the backlog, because you can just plonk them on the shelf.
Yeah, that's the thing. Nice, mate.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't forget, folks, if you've built anything this week, do send it over to me on Long and Calling on Friday. How about you, Foolin? What have you been building this week? And we've got Brick Motion out there. Hello, Brick Motion. Good to see you, dude. Come on, folks, tell me what you've been building. You're all crazy Lego peeps. That's why you're watching us. Tell me what you've been building. We've got Simon says tank names suit the better than missiles. I suppose they do, but it's from a shell point of view. That's the thing. I'm just.
Oh, now I get it.
Oh, blimey! Shells. Look, that moment the penny drops.
Bing.
God, blimey! Would you ever need it?
Oh man.
They certainly are, Monarch. They certainly are, my friend. Jimmy Carr, that's it. Jimmy Carr has that odd laugh.
Did I say Alan Carr? I meant Jimmy Carr.
Alan Carr. Alan Carr's laugh, to be honest, is about 25 octaves higher. Alan Carr's he hosts a really good game show. Actually, it's a collection of 80s game shows. Love that. Funny guy, chatty man.
Yeah, Chatty Man's awesome. And then Jimmy Carr does at the end of every year they do the quiz on Channel 4, and that's really good. Did you ever watch that quiz?
Yeah, 8 out of 10 cats. He does that, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I love that. And anyone who likes watching Countdown, it's nothing like it, folks. It really isn't. You have a bit of a shock if you saw that.
Jesus.
Do you know what? I always used to call these studs with holes. Right? They're called polos.
Polo.
Yeah. I love a polo. Can't remember the last time I had one.
Yeah.
Talking of polo, my best mate's just bought a polo, funny enough, from Volkswagen.
Do they still make polos?
Yeah.
It probably looks completely different. I saw a Nissan Micra the other day, brand new, and it looked nothing like a Nissan Micra.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't look like a Micra from 5 years ago. It's miles bigger.
So cool, yeah.
Yeah, they're nice cars. I'd like to get a Tesla.
Oh my God, I want a Tesla so bad.
Do you?
Yeah, I really want a Tesla.
How come you want them? So I only want them because it's cheap fuel. It's free, basically.
I think they look so cool, and NASA use them.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, NASA use them to bring the astronauts to. No, sorry, not Astra. What am I saying? And what am I saying Astra for? Okay, rewind. SpaceX used them. Obviously, SpaceX used them. So SpaceX bring all of the astronauts in Teslas, especially modified ones. They bring them all the way up to the Dragon launch site. It's so cool.
Yeah, I like them. Do you know what, folks? Right, because they're an expensive car. I went to Hong Kong. They said every other car is a Tesla. Like, I've never seen so many Teslas in my life.
Really?
Yeah, was like it was basically like a Ford Escort. Well, actually, they don't make Escorts anymore, do they? It's like a Ford Focus. Show me age there, Si.
You're giving out to me about it. Do you reckon Shy might be able to answer this? Do you reckon in San Francisco and California, do you reckon there's a lot of Teslas? I'd say there is.
I would have thought so, mate.
Do you know who we saw actually yesterday? Lorraine told me to tell you, but I would have told you anyway. Captain Hooks. Is he Captain or Lieutenant Hooks? Gleason from Star Wars. Donald Gleason. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Remember Hooks? Yeah. He lives near Lorraine's mum and dad.
No way. Really?
He was on his racing bike yesterday, just cycling along, and we were like, oh my god. So he lives up the road apparently, yeah.
He lives up the road. Oh, nice one, mate.
So next time I see him, I'm gonna hop jump on him and give him a kiss.
Yeah. Oh, good stuff, mate. Nice one. Yeah, I wouldn't go necessarily doing that. He might have something to say about recent lockdowns and stuff like that. Anyway, talking of good company, obviously Psyche's good company, famous company as well. We've got Heather Mroz in the house as well. Hello, Heather. Good to see you. Shy is saying they're a lot. Yeah, I think they are a lot. Let's face it, folks. You either get stung for buying a cheap car, and if you buy a cheap car, then you get stung for the blue fuel that it costs to run. Tim Bainbridge says, hasn't the Cool Factor ordered a Tesla? Has he ordered a Tesla? I know he's really into them.
He test drives them every bloody week. He's always test driving Teslas. And I haven't talked to Mike in a while, like face to face, but he's always test driving Teslas. He loves them. Yeah,
I might take one out for a spin one day.
Yeah.
But I need to do a track day or something like that again. I haven't done one for a while. Very good track days, folks, for letting off steam. They really are.
So is a curry. What?
Heather says, I'm in San Diego. Oh, that sounds very warm out there, Heather. It really does. CA. What does the CA stand for? San Diego CA. What does that mean? California?
California, yeah.
California. Okay. I thought, can't be Canada, surely. Anyway, and I see them all over the place. We have a few of them charging stations in our shopping areas. Yeah, but they're getting more popular now. Tesco's advertising that you can charge free there as well.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Joe says, has successful travel, says, who is the Cool Factor? Check him out. The Cool Factor. Mikey. He's not been doing too much video recently. I think he's been focusing on family and work. And it's just one of those things, folks. Sometimes the Lego has to take second, it's just down the pecking order. Family, they always come first, let's face it. Work, that's pretty important, because without work, you don't get no Lego. And that's a fact of life. It really is, folks. Whoa, Callie in the house. California. Yeah, very good. So I was only joking when I said Canada, by the way. I'm just playing the silly Brits sometimes. Joe has will travel. Says he's a Lego content creator. He is. Yeah, he's really cool, man. He's really good. Lucky stuff. I tell you what I like about Mikey more than anything, right? There's a couple of things actually. One, he's Polish. So he's a European lad doing well out there in America, living the dream. He really is, folks. He's living the dream, and he wears his heart on his sleeve. But he's got a lovely eye for photography. And that's one thing I actually adore about him. And do you know what? On his stream, I met two particular people at one time. One of them was Sarah Starbricks. She's going to be on London Calling this week, folks. Number 74 it is. And I also met the wonderful Si O'Connor on that stream at one time. That was pretty cool, wasn't it?
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. And I tell you what, folks, if you happen to be new around here, do us a favour. Do check out Si O'Connor's channel. You'll find all these details down in the description below. And if you want to hop on and subscribe and become a big part of the LBB family, please hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell as well.
Okay, that was the first one I dropped. That's like
The first one you've got.
Yeah. But I thought I was in trouble when I was on that stream with you guys, because I didn't know what moderators were, and this person, I should say, with a blue name, was like, "Hey, how's it going?" I was like, "Oh man, I hope I'm not in trouble with this dude." And it was Greg, just being nice and friendly and saying hello.
I'm always nice and friendly and say hello.
Yeah, that was the first time I met you, and I was like, "Hey, this is pretty cool," because I didn't really talk to anybody in live streams. I think that might have been no, it wasn't my first. It was my first with Mikey. But the first live stream I ever went to say hello to people was actually definitely Brickfault, and that's how I followed Mikey over to his.
Oh yeah. Well, so used to like watching Brickvault with him. What are Brickvault up to these days? They're all doing now. They've left LAN. They're all doing leaks all the time and stuff like that.
Oh, did they leave LAN?
They've left. Do you know what? I didn't know this until, well, I knew it at the time anyway. About 2 weeks after, week one, right?
Yeah.
M&R Production leaves for whatever reason, folks. I say leave. I use that in the most loosest term. He left LAN. Okay. Following week, who leaves LAN? Justin. And then the following week after that, Brickvault leave. That was about 3 weeks for Lego, whichever way you look at it. That's 3 huge content creators there that have left them. But, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's like everything, folks. Everything changes. People leave this, people leave that. The world still spins and everything keeps moving on. It's one of those things. It really is. And I've just learned something very cool as well. Now, not only have I built this set, folks, you'll be astonished to find out. There is actually a piece on this that I've not used. So it's not even a spare. So give me a moment before I show you this. But what I will show you is this. Oh, I've just dropped something. That's all right. I saw where it went. Let me show you this. I didn't know this. Right now, this is the shit that I kept telling Sai. For the love of God, buy it. Of course, he didn't buy it, did he? There we go. It's that one there. Set number 759.
No.
Right. It was going for 50 quid or 45 or 50 quid in Argos, folks. Basically 50% off. Amazing. I've got another one there. That's good. But this ship, the Widowmaker, it connects with that big one. Love it.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, I never knew about that. I never knew about that at all. How wonderful. Oh, I love it. Do you know what? I love it. A little set like this. And not only has it been an absolute joy to build, especially we have a new lovely lot out there as well, but it's been an absolute joy to find out something new. I like that. The set that keeps on giving. Anyway, I've got to look back through my instruction manual to see where this goes. Because you know what, folks? I'm not a Scooby-Doo. I haven't seen it in there. Joel says, do you have the Overwatch shuttle? I do indeed, Joel. I have a lot of the Overwatch sets, funny enough. I think come out with some good mechs, but I just bought them. And there was one of the mechs, I forget what it's called. Begins with B anyway, folks. And that had a right brick on it as well. I bought a few of those.
Which mech from Overwatch?
From Overwatch, yeah.
Bastion.
Bastion, that's it, yeah. Oh, there we go. Ah, I see. I did use it. Don't worry. I did use it. It goes in her weapon, folks. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little focus on this element. So this element is what? What is that? That's I would call that personally. I would call that a tile with pin. Is that what it's called? Do help me out there in the chat, folks. I'm on this massive.
I'm not sure, but did that come originally with Unikitty's head to hold it on in the CMF?
Maybe. I tell you what it does hold on a section. I loved it. This here, folks. If I make this bigger, just for a sec, Si. See this here, folks. This is the bottom section. If I take this away, you might recognize it a bit more then. This is the bottom section of this, which is assembly square. All right. Now, what I love, my favorite thing about building this so far has been this section here, overlooking this patisserie shop. And I'll tell you why I like it, because I've never seen a technique like it. That there oversees that part of the door. Now, the way that's held on is using those. and I've never seen that used anywhere else before. Now, not that I build more sets than I think I build probably more sets than the average person. But I just thought, and that sits in there really well as well, folks. It really does. It's got good clutch power and everything. It's pretty special, and it's one of the joys of building Assembly Square. It really is.
Assembly.
What we got going on out there? He says, Woodchuck Teacher says, welcome me old farts, needs his beauty sleep. Thanks for stream, guys. See you all another time. Take care, Woodchuck Teacher. I do get in touch as well, mate. I want to know when I can get you back on London Calling. I know life's pretty busy and hectic and all that jazz. But I miss you, mate. You are, of course, the god of thunder for the Lego community. You really are. But anyway, I tell you what, folks, do check out Woodchuck Teacher. He's a good guy, and he has also done some Technic Tuesdays as well, which are always worth tuning in for. Because I tell you what, folks, you'll learn something from that man. You really will. Do you have the Overwatch show? I've already answered that. Good stuff. DVA. What are you referring to there, Joel? That sounds like an Overwatch reference to me. Of which,
Diva. The character.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice one. What have we got here? We call it Inkwell because it holds the feather. Ah, I see. Is that the official term or is that the nickname for it? I love it. I love learning stuff. This is why one of the reasons I got into this. I think you call it a sport then. Lego's not a sport, is it? Blimey, could you imagine? As you're saying that though, if chess is a sport, I think Lego could be as well. Let me show you another set that I got that I really like as well, folks. This one here. This one came with some great figures. I'm just trying to see if I've got the figures over here. I don't think I have. I've been having a bit of a sort out recently. Oh, I have actually. I can see them. Give me a second, folks. I'm just going to turn the camera off because I'm going to have to go into a bit of a strange position to show you these.
Matron.
I know over a few things, believe it or not. And hopefully, I'm not going to break anything.
Uh-huh.
If you hear a crash bang wallop, you know it's me.
Crash bang wallop.
Oh, here we go. I've got a couple of the figures anyway. Oh, that was close. Voltron nearly went for a wobbly then. It's shaking like a leaf. It's old Voltron. Okay, so this is a bit dusty actually, but there we go. Just have to go with it. I've got my duster here. Oh, I have actually. A little duster, folks. Best things to use, blusher. They're the best things to use for dusting off things, but you might as well dust off stuff when you're outside. But there we go. This is cool. A flying truck. I like that. Reminds me of being at Cuba.
Yeah, it's so cool, isn't it? Like, I wish I should have got another one of those and put wheels on it.
Yeah, but I like the way you could kind of play with it, folks, so to speak, is that it's got RAL wheels on it as well, which is really cool. I'm loving that. Abby, the Brick Schools, is lurking at the end of the football. Abby, who's playing tonight? Tell me who's playing. So these are a couple of characters that I've got that are this one I really like because I think the coloration on it is amazing. I really do. And that's this guy here. I think he's just called 76, if I remember correctly.
Oh, he's cool, yeah.
Yeah, love him. Love the white hair. He's like the Steve Martin of the Lego Overwatch theme, that guy. And you got this guy here. I can't remember his name, but I know he's a big villain. But again, folks, I don't really know Overwatch. But I tell you what, he looks like a good Sith as well. Do tell me, though. Do tell me. Because you guys out there are amazing. You really are. And you actually educate me. As much as you're watching me as well, you're educating me inside. Here we go. This is that 1966 Batmobile that you've ordered, Si. Comes with this Joker.
Yeah,
very cool Joker. Yeah. Do you know what? And for under, see, this is the thing though. I think this year, right, for 35 quid. Oh, actually, no, he was. Everyone is awesome. It's less than £35, isn't it?
I don't know. I think so. It's 35 euros anyway.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, something like £31, 33p or something like that. It's an absolutely bizarre number. It really is. So anyway, folks, I've finished this. And in all honesty, it's brilliant. I can't knock it. It's awesome. It really is. And the stand that comes with it, the WPG stand, I just love it. Look at that. It's fantastic. So let's show off the characters. How do they sit in here then? Okay, I see. That's weird. So that lifts off. So that's weird. So it comes with two tiles, two 2x3 tiles that go over it for the minifigures. So when you want to put the minifigures in, you take it out. But I tell you what, folks, as I like the minifigures so much, and I like them showing off their weapons, their big guns. When I say they're big guns, folks, they're nothing like what Shy's got. I am going to do. Oh, actually, I need to put that one at a funny angle. There we go. So there we go. There's the ship. There's the ship there. I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. Then we can have a general chit chat if you want, folks. We can talk about stuff. Abby, I think England will play Germany. Oh, that means we're out. Actually, I don't know. Actually, I think England are playing quite a lot like Germany. I really do. Like nothing. There's no drama. They're just winning their games and going about their business.
Yeah.
There you go, folks. That is the set. Cool, eh? Liking that. Got the wings. Do you know what this set is? In a nutshell, I'll tell you what this set is. This set is a combination of two craft, right? It's a combination of an A-wing and it's a combination of a space shuttle. That, folks, is the Widowmaker in a nutshell. If I was doing a review of it, I'll do that. I'll tell you what I might start doing, Si. Tell me what you think about this, folks. I'm interested to know, right? Tricky Bricks. I think Tricky Bricks has started doing it now. I think he's done one, maybe two. Doing a live stream review and just going through what he thinks about a particular set in the live stream. And that's all it's about.
It's a good idea.
Yeah. I think I might try that. Shy Time. Am I right in saying Tricky Bricks does do that? I'm halfway through watching your one with Tricky Bricks, and I'm sure he mentions it. And I'm sure he was going to do one on the typewriter. I think he does a speed build of it, and then that. I might start doing that, but I want to put my twist on it. But I will say this: the idea would have come from him. That's for sure. But yeah, seeing as I'm not exactly the most prolific YouTuber out there, and when I say that, folks, I just do it when I've got time. That is it in a nutshell. Albeit, I do try and get two or minimum I get out a week is 2 bits of content. That's a video and a live stream, by the way, folks. But I always aim to get 2 to 3 bits and pieces out. I really do. And that's a fact. And there we go. There's the stickers. Really nice stickers on this. I'm loving them. Nice golden ones. But I won't apply those, folks, until... Well, I might do them tomorrow, actually. Do you know, I've got about 4 sets I've got to apply the stickers to. The 1966 Batmobile being one of them as well. Really
Still, when you build your backlog sets, where do you put them?
I just put them on a shelf.
In the room or elsewhere?
No, just downstairs. I've got a cabin to fill now, Si. I know. So, do you know what I need to do? Tell me if you're interested in this, folks. I've never done it yet. I should do a room tour of this room because I must have about 30 sets over here, and no one's ever seen them. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If I change the angle, of the angle, you'll get a better view, perhaps. There we go. So see here, folks, over here, over on this side here, there's loads of sets. Look, there's the Tantive 4 sitting out over there. You got that there. What else can we see? Can you see just about there? There is a great big star destroyer. And that one above it is a little star destroyer. And just up there, let me point up there. That's a Dorito TIE Fighter. And I don't think we can see anything else. But yeah, put it this way, folks. Pretty much every single shelf here, and there's 20 of them, it's got Lego sets in it. Got books down here, and the rest of it is up there. But There we go. There's another. I think that one might be a bit too long. This is a good craft. One of the best crafts ever designed. I don't mean necessarily in Lego, albeit I think Lego did get it right first time, in all honesty. There we go. If I come over here to where you lot are, look at that. The snow speeder. Looks pretty cool, isn't it? It looks like a good angle as well, actually. There you go. With that, it reminds me of something out of Wipeout. Do you remember Wipeout, Si, from back in the day?
That game was so annoying. It was brilliant, but I could never win.
Yeah, it's a tough game. Tough game. It really was. But there we go. Harpoons on the reach. Love it. And I tell you what, folks, considering that Lego came out with one of these in 1999, if memory serves me correctly, they got it right pretty much first time. They didn't have to change the design of it too much since then. If you ever lucky enough, actually, you don't even have to be lucky enough. Just look it up on Brickset. You'll see exactly what I mean. The design has hardly changed whatsoever. Other than that really strange one that came out that looked like it was called a sand speeder.
Yeah.
Which was the most bizarre thing to call it because, believe it or not, these are actually a conversion of a sand speeder, i.e. Luke's sand speeder that he's got. This is a conversion of one of those, believe it or not. I can't see how they look similar together, but they are. One has come from the other. And then they come out with one of these and called it a sand speeder. And it's like, what's a paradigm, isn't it? But anyway, that's what they did. Maybe, again, one of you lovely lot out there can help me work it out. Anyway, at the moment, folks, I'm trying to work out how to use this camera. So if I go back up there, you'll see me as normal again. There we go. I'm back to normal again. Looking at it like that. But yeah, that's quite a good angle for people to see stuff at. But and also as well, we've got the AT-AT coming back. Here we go. So let's catch up with the chat, shall we? Hello, I was saying no problem. Abby saying hi, Mr. Blue. And I've got shut up with my channel. I think you both do unique review speed builds. Yeah, I like my. Do you know what? I love doing a review on a speed build. I like doing them. I really do. But some people do get in touch and say, Greg, you maybe should consider dropping the speed builds segment of it. Maybe I could. Maybe I should. Maybe I should just make another video out of it. That was something I used to do. I used to start off. So when I first started doing it, I used to do the review. And then about 2 days later, I'd actually bring out the speed build of it. I enjoy a speed build. I like watching a speed build. I genuinely do, folks, especially if it's got good music on it. And the sonics are always important to me. They really are. Yes, room tour. Heather, maybe I should. I've never done one. And I need to do one because I'm going to be shifting all this out in due course. Yes, we need a room tour. I'll do a room tour. I'll tell you what, I will promise you that I will try and do a room tour in the next 3 weeks or so. I've got a busy schedule in the next 2 weeks, folks. I'm up to stuff. But also as well, yeah, I'm just genuinely very busy. But don't worry, there'll still be stuff coming out from me, folks. But I will do a room tour. I need to give this room a good dust first. I really do. Anyway, let me get Si back on here because I'm just looking at myself here. Sorry, Si. And we got Minark Alex. I thought you stored them in a dimensional void, Greg. Oh, I think Si's. Oh, look, Si's.
Hi, surprise!
He's back.
Only joking.
See, I thought you'd gone for real then.
I tried to get a cramp in my leg.
He said that pointing at his face. That was weird. Yeah. Watch it backside. He's pointing at his face, but he's going, I'm getting cramped in my leg. Strange legs. Maybe he's got a hidden leg. Who knows? Abby says, are you keeping the hidden side sets in their boxes, so Connor? Because I asked because I'm not bothered about boxes myself. Oh, he's a man who's bothered by boxes.
I love my boxes. I class them as a kind of an art as well. So I do. I like to keep it, but I'm only keeping stuff. Stuff's only in boxes for one reason: the lack of space. So if I had like somewhere where I could build all these things, I would have everything out of the boxes and built. So at the moment, hidden side is staying in the boxes, and so is everything else. Just the smaller things that I can put on display. Well, not small, but like things I can put on display will be put out. But you see, there's a lot of vehicles in hidden side, and they wouldn't look good unless they're on a road in your hidden side kind of part of your city. But no, I keep all my boxes.
Do you know what I do with my boxes? Especially the ones that are a little bit beaten up like this. So, do you know what I do with them? Thank you very much. That's my answer. They end up in the burn. Do you know what? I'm going to do that one. I'm going to do a short. I'm going to do a video, right? And I'm going to just throw it out there. I'm going to say to people, what boxes should I keep? Right? Generally speaking, I like to keep the expensive boxes, slave ones, like Lego ideas, those sort of things. But those sort of boxes, what's the point of those? Anyway, people like him will keep them. I think what I'm going to do, just to trigger a few people, right? I'll just throw them on a barbecue or something like that and see what happens.
Greg.
Or is that being cruel, Si? Am I being cruel by doing that?
Yeah, it's like when Jazz from Bricks Toys samurai'd that box. I was like, no.
Oh yeah, no, I saw that. I thought, ooh, it was a bit nasty as well. I'm only kidding. I haven't seen him do stuff for a while. I hope he's all right.
He's streaming all the time.
Is he? He must just stream late at night. I just don't see it. It's a bit like A&A Hobbies. I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah.
Things come and go, folks. They really do. Anyway, let's say hello to a few peeps out there because I've seen some wonderful people pop in. Mark saying, I thought you saw them in the door. I've been here before. I've got a sense of deja vu. Let's scroll down a little bit, shall we? We've got the beautiful Victoria Fisher in the house. Hello, Victoria. How you doing? So good evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. Hope you're well, Victoria. Haven't seen you for a little while. And we've got the wonderful Blocksmith Forge out there as well. So London Bridge Bricks. How in the world does a man from London acquire a tan? You look like you've gotten some sun. I have, my friend. Honestly, I was out lunchtime. Check out my Instagram stories, and you would have seen me. I was going to say rolling around then, but I wasn't really, folks, because I get a lot of red ants in my garden. I wouldn't want to roll around in them, believe me. Yeah, I tell you what, right? Since the cabin's been built, I've annihilated. I say annihilated, but I just throw some powder on them. About 6 nests. 6 nests.
Wow.
I don't mind ants, 1 iota. I really don't, folks. What I can't stand is when they bite me. A single bite comes up in such as it's a big old horrible lump of sting. So I think a wasp. I've had full-on stings by a wasp. I've been attacked by a swarm of ladybirds. There's a story, folks, for another time. Absolutely. Well, I'm the only person I know in humanity, I think, that's been attacked by a swarm of ladybirds. That's why I can't.
That's hilarious.
Honestly, folks, can't stand them. Only because I should like them. They look beautiful. But since I was a kid, I was attacked. I say attacked by them. They probably didn't know what they were doing, really, in all honesty. They're butterflies after all. But anyway, I did. And a story for another time. Maybe for a private chat one day when I do my joining things. Because I think they're doing that. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm going to do, when people join London Bridge Bricks, if they ever want to, that is, I'll just do Q&As just for them. I think I'll do. That's going to be my thing. And hopefully 1 or 2 people will like to hop on. But in all honesty, folks, I'm just happy to have you here. I really am. Now, Tech Productions, he says, you lot not finished yet. No, we're not finished yet, Tech. I'm finished. Look at that. I built my one. Boom. And a rather nice one it is as well. I'll tell you what, Tech, nice minifigures as well. Let me show these off to you, folks. There we go. That's a very cool minifigure. Tracer, I think that one's called. I could be wrong. Tracer versus. Widowmaker. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do research into these next time I do.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Overwatch. I've never played Overwatch, folks. Have you played Overwatch? If you do you like it? Do you play as the mech? Who likes to be Hammond? Let's have a look. Over. Oh yeah. So I was perfectly right. This is Tracer. And Tracer, right, folks? A little story that you won't even find this on Wikipedia, right? But if Tracer was from Essex, she'd be called Tracy.
Tracy.
If you believe anything. So this is presumably then. This is Widowmaker. Which is kind of a cool name, actually. It is indeed Widowmaker, who looks rather scary, actually. on Wikipedia as well. Widowmaker versus Tracer. Now, what character would you rather be, folks? Her, Widowmaker, or her, Tracer? I quite like Tracer, actually. I like the fact that she's sort of like a bit like Lara Croft, really, with the with holding the two weapons. I always like that about Lara Croft.
Yeah.
I always say, I don't know what it is. It just feels quite balanced. And I'm ambidextrous, folks, so I can like, I used to go shooting. I could shoot with both hands. I need to say both eyes then. And the reason what was handy that I was ambidextrous is because about 15 years ago, I had laser eye surgery. Another story coming up, so I do apologise. And when I had laser eye surgery, it changed my leading eye. So when I was younger, I used to shoot with the right arm, right? So, but when I had laser eye surgery, it changed my eyes. So I had a different leading eye. That's the eye you use to look through the sights. Yeah. So then I then changed to being left-handed. But because I'm ambidextrous, it didn't bother me at all. Yeah, but I just naturally did it. I did it for some reason. I was like, oh yeah, I prefer that, and that was it. I just did that, and being ambidextrous wasn't a natural thing. It just happened when I was a kid. I just really badly. I used to be left-handed. I was left-handed. I was a lefty, folks. I was a lefty, right? And I shattered my arm and shoulder. Definitely with a snapping scapula now. Anyway, it's all fun and games, but because of that, I had to learn to do everything on my right-handed. So people think I'm right-handed, but I'm not. When I play football with the left foot still because I've never broken my leg.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. Things you learn.
When you shattered your arm and shoulder, was that all to do with the hip thing as well, or what?
No. That was just the hip thing was just that was always going to happen. Hereditary. People say, "Oh, you got that because you ran the London marathons and did various other marathons and stuff like that." It wasn't that hereditary, but Dad's got bad hips as well. So it would basically it acted as a catalyst and just brought it on quicker. But it was always, the inevitability was my hip was going to wear out and I needed to get it tidied up. And that's all it was, folks. It was just tidied up. I didn't have a hip replacement or anything like that. Someone I do want to say hello to, someone who I have subscribed to only this week. It's this guy here, Habit of Bricking. Hello, mate. Good to see you. He's got a really fun channel, folks. He really has. Do check him out. He's unique in the sense that he wears a crisply ironed shirt and a tie. And I was instantly drawn to that. I thought he was a very smart looking guy. And a nice guy as well. So do check him out, folks. He's a top bloke. Captain Zane's down there saying, hey, Sir Bricks. Good to see you. We've got Hadrian's Wall. He goes, I'm ambidextrous too. Good man. I like it. I'm glad you could spell it as well. It spells it perfectly. Greg has laser eyes. I heard it here first. I did have laser eyes. I'm just slightly short-sighted now. That's all. But it's all good fun and games.
Me too. I'm short-sighted as well. And do you find that sometimes you walk past people, and then a few weeks later they'll go, "I saw you such a place," and you're like, "Where?" And you just walk past me. And you're like, "I didn't walk past you on purpose. I'm short-sighted. Didn't even see you there."
Yeah, I think if I'm in another world, sometimes I really am sight.
I'm always in another world.
I zone out quite easily. It is another thing. Well, everyone knows this anyway. The reason I'm into science because I've got tinnitus in my right ear. It's just a thing. Never even knew I had it, folks. Doesn't affect me one iota. It really doesn't. But what it does do is a complete distraction all the time. But you learn to live with it. It's just one of those things. And it's one of those things whereby you can really zone out very easily. Even sometimes I just find myself listening to it, which is weird because here's the thing, folks, right? When I drink coffee, it changes the tone of the tinnitus all the time. It's like someone going and then something going instead, and it changes the tone. And sometimes I just really like the fact of it changing tone. Yeah. Weird. And when I got diagnosed with it, right, which wasn't a surprise to me, folks. I never knew. Like I say, I'd had it all my life, so it was not a surprise. I just always thought that's what silence sounded like, and I just found it unique when it would actually change tones and stuff like that. So I've lived with it. I quite like it. It doesn't bother me at all. There's no big side effects on it or anything like that, folks. It's the first thing I hear in the morning. It's the last thing I hear at night. End of story. It's always there. It's a part of me. So you live with it. But
is it weird that you don't hear it when you're asleep? That your sleep turns it off, or
no? See, the thing is, right. This is the oddest thing about it for me personally is when I dream, I don't have tinnitus when I dream. I don't. I really don't. So I dream a lot about, and I do dream a lot, folks. I really do. I love sleeping just simply for the fact that I have great dreams. I really do. I see old family members, all that sort of weird nonsense. And I always live in the first house that I lived in when I was a kid. It's strange, but it's just the way your brain's programmed, I suppose. We're all limited by our own programming, folks. We really are in one shape, way, or form. But yeah, it's one of those things, Si. It really is. It's just something I've learned to live with, and I don't. But when I dream, I don't have it. And it's strange. It's kind of you're free of it.
Yeah. A friend of mine has it really bad, and he was a DJ like all through growing up. He was a DJ, like two of us DJ'd, but he can't put on headphones and DJ anymore, or he can't even DJ in a club anymore because it brings it on and it wrecks his head, and it's bad.
Yeah. I like listening to. I like having headphones on because I can hear the thing I love, folks, on music, delicious foods. That's so kind of you, my friend. It really is. I'm just popping down here now, folks. We're getting a busy chat out there. It goes super late to the party. I hope everyone is getting through the week okay. We're halfway there. We are, folks. We are. Delicious foods. Thank you so much. Let me just pop your name on here. It's weird though, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit like I don't know, really. I mean, is there anything that changes about you when you dream, Si? Is it? I mean, sorry, we're going off topic here, folks. We're talking about Lego. Would you dream? Do you ever dream about Lego or anything like that?
I dream about Lego all the time, and it's always it's just Lego orientated. But what happens sometimes is I dream I'm in the future and there's a war, and I'm running around with Lorraine and the kids trying to escape whatever the hell it is. But I always meet like old friends in it, it's just bizarre. It's not a reoccurring dream, but it's a dream that kind of has. Now I watch a lot of sci-fi, so that's obviously one thing. But do you find sometimes if you take a nap, or not even a nap, like if you're, let's say you're just sitting in the chair and you're watching TV, you might nod off for a second. I could have a full-on dream, and it might be only about like 40 seconds. I'd be asleep, but I'd have this dream and I'd be like, oh my God, that was crazy.
Yeah.
It's just me.
But the thing is, I think when you sleep, you lose all sense of time, like reality time, real time.
Yeah.
Real time. That was an old app. Do you remember that, folks? Real time. It was, and quick time and all them old apps that we used to have to deal with. Bloody hell, things always updating, they were, weren't they? That's 95 for you, folks. So, yeah, I agree. It's strange, isn't it? When we did, I remember reading something. I was always interested in Christopher Reeve. Now, if anyone that doesn't know who Christopher Reeve is, he played Superman back in the 80s, folks. A good actor. He arguably one of the best Superman of all time. And but he had the poor guy. He had an accident. He fell off his horse, broke his back, and become a quadriplegic, and absolutely devastating. And he had a lot of help over the years from Robin Williams, who donated millions to him to help. If anyone was ever going to be cured of being that, folks, it was going to be him. But anyway, things didn't really turn out, and the poor guy passed away. But something that always resonated with me is he said that when he sleeps, he doesn't. He's normal, like he walks around as he always has done and stuff like that. And I always thought to me, well, at least he had some way of getting away from where he was. Do you know what I mean? Some relief from it all. As devastating as tragic, and it's a story I've always find myself flicking through again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he was a real positive energy in the world. He really was, especially with what happened and stuff. But yeah, it's just something, just a kind of an interest there, folks. But whenever he slept, he was playing football, hockey, riding horses, because he was actually a very good horse rider. But he's just a tragic accident. And it was one of those. He only fell 3 foot. That was the thing. He was actually only 3 foot, but it was just the angle and all that sort. So it's just one of those tragic, sad things. Anyway, talking of something much less tragic and much more happy is Habit with Bricklayer. He says the beautiful British accent and whistling makes me think always look at the bright side of life. It does. Always look at the bright side of life. Always look on the bright side of life. That's for you, Habit.
Life to peace. Oh no, that can't say that one.
No, you can't say that bit. I want to be inland. That's going to be my catchphrase now. Delicious food. Thank you so much. So this is the deal, folks. You know the score. Anyone out there who ever fancies giving a super chat, give me a super chat. I'll pop you on London Wall. That is what London Wall really looks like, folks. If you Google it, you might see something a bit different, but who knows? And then I'll give you a shout out later on in the week on Instagram. And if you're on Instagram, actually, I think I've got a story flying around there at the moment with all that on it. So thank you, Delicious Foods. Brickstein's out there, folks. Do check out his channel. He's running a fantastic competition at the moment. Please do check him out. It's one of my favourite New Zealanders, albeit I don't know actually. How many New Zealand or Kiwi YouTubers are there, Si?
New Zealand people, I only know 2, and that's Richard and Dan. So Brickstein and Between the Bricks. Australian YouTubers. There's Holly from Potter Minifig Pals. There's tons. There's a lot of Australians.
Yeah, Steve Reynolds. Is he coming back on the scene again? Because I know he was doing something or other, but I've just not seen him.
Yeah, he was re-educating himself. He was doing, I don't know if it was a master's or a bachelor or something. He went back to college, but he's kind of. I think I saw him on a Hive stream a few weeks ago.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I know him and Hive are good mates. Oh, that's good.
And he has a few hours on the 72-hour community Lego stream.
Oh, that's good. He must be coming back then. Good stuff. I love it. Love it. Because you'd be amazing, folks. I've only been YouTubing for a couple of years, and there's so many people that have left. Some come back, and some just kind of pop in when they fancy it. Really, it's a bit strange.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a bit strange. It's just life. These things happen, folks. It depends what we want to get out of it. It depends, in all honesty, how we measure success and what we want to get out of it. It really does, and that's each and every one of us YouTubers. It's a very personal thing. We've got Solo Brick Builder in the house as well. Good to see you, Solo. This is a late one for you, mate. He's a good guy, folks. Do check his channel out as well. He's a good mate of the channel. In fact, out of 74 episodes of London Calling, he has actually been on 72 of them. How cool is that? One of them being this Friday as well. He will be back with us, back home where he belongs. It says, and Richard from Rambling Brick. Though it's a blog mostly. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Habit.
Adora Build. I forgot about Adora Build.
Oh yeah, she's fantastic. She's like the queen of friends. She really is. Adora Build. I love her. She. Do you know what I love about Adora Builds, folks? She's just a beautiful person. I gravitate to her, and I can just sit here and just listen to her. I really can. It's wonderful. Tech saying, anyone see Doc's video about the 72-hour? No, but Doc did actually mention it to us tonight. Funny enough, Tech. So, do you want to give us
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Oh, no spoilers. You've not seen it yet, have you, Si?
No.
What about a synopsis? Can't we have a synopsis? Tech, give us a synopsis.
Oh, okay.
Si doesn't know what that is, so we don't know.
It's something to do with snots.
It is. It's a snops technique. It is. It's he says, yeah, I did, Tech. What did he say? He says, I love Ruth's. She's honestly the nicest person. She really is. She's so down to earth that I gravitate towards people like that. I really do. I've got Socon saying, Solo Brick Builder. Yeah, good to see you, mate. Like I say, especially the fact it's a late one as well. But like I say, folks, Solo will be back with us on Friday. So we're getting to 2 hours, 23 minutes. We're going over.
Well, I stopped building at 10 o'clock.
You stop. Why is that? Is that because you're a member of a union or something like that? Is it?
Yeah. the union called and they said, "Listen, O'Connor, you better stop building." Oh, and by the way, anybody new and anybody, just spread the word. And sometimes I pop into live streams and I'm saying hello, and people always say, "Hi, Connor." No, Cy is the first name, so it's Cy, Simon, not Connor. Thanks. It's really irritating. Anyway, so yeah, the union called. Yeah, so they said stop. No, I didn't want to open another bag and have it everywhere, so I just stopped building when I got the first wing done. So now he flies like this.
Yeah, it looks like he's been shot down by the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah. Hey, Christian.
So walk us through what you've built. Show us some of the figs. Have you, or did you just build one of them?
All the things. It's just a TIE fighter.
So Doc is giving some friendly advice on anyone that does the 72-hour. Okay, cool, good stuff.
It's probably don't be boring. Don't be boring and don't be boring.
Don't be late. I tell you what, folks, if you've got a stream and you've got a time slot, don't be late to it.
Yeah, don't be late.
Don't be late.
Raptus last year fell asleep, but he didn't turn up. And then I think M Productions got his time wrong.
Did he? Oh no. Wait, what? The name isn't Cy or Connor. That could be the name of your Thursday stream, Cy. It could be called Cy or Connor.
Cy or Connor. Yeah, so I know Captain Zane's taking the piss here. So
Connor Osai.
No,
Connor Osai.
That's it. I quit. I have to do one of those videos soon, and I quit one last week. Bloody everyone was doing I quit. I was like, what the hell's going on? Yeah, there was like well, there were 2 or 3 I quits last week. I know Ash and Flash did an I quit, but he wasn't quitting. Then Emily did one about 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, was just she quit her job. So I'm gonna have to do it. I was gonna do an I quit Lego. Or I quit just and leave it like that, and then just I quit buying Lego from Lego, but then I bought Lego from Lego, so I couldn't do that.
Fair enough.
I don't have a choice. I have to buy stuff from Lego if I want to get exclusive stuff and gift with purchases.
Yeah, and is that really the only time that you actually do that? Like, or do you always wait for an exclusive, like a good gift with purchase and stuff like that?
Yeah, I don't even bother with the VIP points anymore, because you get like cheaper Lego from Smiths. And various places like that, like Zavi and stuff. So to get the Lego quicker than buying it from Lego. So yeah, buy from Smiths. Okay, you don't get the VIP points, but you get the discount and you get the Lego that day. So rather than like waiting for the Bad Batch shuttle to come from Lego, just bloody buy it in Smiths when Smiths opens their doors on the 1st of August, whenever it's out. Yeah.
Okay, dude. Well, look. After all you've been a right little ranter tonight. He's turning into like the Irish brick hive he is. I love a bit of brick hive, I really do, folks.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, there we go. My I quit video is coming. I quit watching videos with I quit in the title. It's all clickbait. It's like I quit. Oh, okay, fair enough, whatever. And I just go and subscribe to someone else. But yeah, why do you think there's been all these I quit videos around then, Si? What's the deal? Or is it just people desperate to get more views?
Clickbait, and people just are always interested. People know that they're not quitting, so they just want to see what they're quitting. They're not quitting YouTube, but they want to see maybe they are quitting YouTube. So Smiths does. Me too. Smiths is like 15 minutes away.
Yeah, you're quite lucky about that, being 15 minutes away. Smiths, in all honesty, if you don't have a Lego store, right, the next best thing is a Smiths, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, even if they opened a Lego store in Belfast, I can't remember who I was replying to all my comments today, and even if there was a Smiths in Belfast, I'd be happy to go there.
Captain Zane's Productions, I can't quit you. That's his name. What about us, though, Captain? What about us? Oh, I'm feeling all left out now. We've got there, Christina. Hello, babe. Hello, babe. He goes, I'm guilty of doing that. No. But Shy, did you actually quit something? No.
I'm still going to do one. I think it'd be fun.
Doing?
Yeah, I quit wearing clothes and just stand there in my boxer shorts or something. I don't know.
Yeah, you did a stream once in a pair of boxer shorts, didn't you?
I glitched out. I didn't hear what you said.
I said, didn't you once do a live stream just wearing boxer shorts? Or
yeah.
Because the thing is, folks, for all we know, he's just wearing a shirt. He's not wearing anything else, right? There's got to be something propping up that mic. That's all I'm going to say. That. Ding dong. What do you think? Right. Anyway, moving on swiftly. So, Sai, we're coming to the end of this now. We'll be going for nearly 2.5 hours. This is way past their bedtime, folks. It really is. Mr. O'Connor, what is going to be coming up from your channel this week, or in the incoming week, or the coming months, or has anything just dropped? And can I just say one thing before you say anything, Sai? Because Sai has come up with some great Lego haul videos this week. All I can say is thank the Lord that Sai O'Connor has updated his fire alarm and finally added some new batteries to it. So thank you for that, Sai.
No problem whatsoever. I don't know who changed the battery, so maybe the battery died completely. I'm only joking. But yeah. So what's coming up for me? Yeah, I quit.
You quit. All right. Good stuff. Anyway, so that was Sai O'Connor, folks. Thanks. Thank you ever so much.
Well, tomorrow's Thursday, obviously, because today's Wednesday. So tomorrow, the live stream is on, and tomorrow, because Lego Masters in the UK and Ireland finished, it's finished. We know who won. We know who came second and third. So tomorrow we will have Jessica on, who came third. We will have Boone Langdon, if you remember to that I arranged it. He came second, and so those guys will be on. Also, we will have the usual panel, minus one or two, which is fine, because some of them have to do other things. And so 8 o'clock tomorrow, it's a half an hour early, so 8 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah, be there or be square.
8 p.m. 8 p.m.
Yeah,
good stuff. Oh, I'm liking it, mate. Very, very cool. Very, very cool.
Oh, and Ash and Flash is supposed to be on tomorrow, but I forgot to text him, so I'll text him later and see if he's coming on.
So he might not be on, but he might be on.
No, and he totally said to me, just let me know sooner, and I forgot. So, Ash, if you're watching, I'll text you later.
I tell you what, I think Ash does watch us, funny enough, because I know he watches the videos that I put out on Instagram, because you can see who watches it. And Ash and Flash always watches the little vids that I do, my little promos, folks. Hope you like those. I do have fun with those, I really do.
They're brilliant. I must do more of them.
Tech Productions is using his mod powers while he's out there as well now. So what did you say about my promos, Mr. Connor?
I said, Mr. Connor. Oh God, help me! No, I love them. I must do more. I always forget to do stuff like that.
No, I promote your channel more than you promote your channel, don't I?
Nowadays, yeah, I used to be very good at it, but sometimes with life and the kids, and today, once every 5 minutes, I was like, oh my God, leave me alone. So
I'm with you, dude. I mean, no, life is busy, folks. Honestly, I mean, I'm not joking, right? There's two things I think are quite luxurious about our lifestyle side, right? One is that we buy a lot of Lego. That's a luxury, folks. It really is. Yeah. I don't care who you are. Lego is a luxury, right? It's a premium product. It's expensive, right? We're really geeky about it, but we love it when we get it. It's a luxury, right? And the second thing is having the time to do a YouTube channel, right? It's an extortionate amount of time, folks. It really is. And again, I just feel it's a luxury. I really do. But I love it because of what I get out of it. And what I get out of it is being immersed amongst all you lovely lot. Because if it wasn't for this lot out there, Si, right, we wouldn't, we'd be watched by a lot less people. And that's it in a nutshell. It really is, folks. I still do it, even if there's one person out there watching it. And that's probably going to be my mum, if she remembers to put it on. But anyway, it's cool. So anyway, Si, you got anything coming up next week? Like maybe next Wednesday? Are you doing
an awesome stream with a very good friend of mine called the Backlog. So basically, Backlog, if you know or don't know why I put my arms in the air like that. Maybe I'm happy. If you don't know the Backlog,
baby shaved his armpits.
Oh, I loved that today in your reel today on Instagram, and I know Tech would have spotted it as well. Today I'm live with Si for the Backlog later on.
Shall I play it? Shall I play it back? I'm going to play it back. I'm going to play it back, mate. I like to emphasize certain things, folks. Get engaged in tech. Captain Zane as well. Thank you for doing such a marvelous job today as well. She's like the queen of mods. She is at the moment. The queen of mods. I knighted her the other day because I wanted her to be a mod on my channel. So thank you.
Hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious.
But this is how you emphasize things, folks. Well, this is how I emphasize things anyway. Let's. I don't know quite how to play this, but anyway, I'll put it up. I'll play it loud, and then here we go. Join Cyanide. Here we go. Hey everyone, join Cyanide tonight for the latest edition of the Backlog. Well, I'll be tackling the Overwatch set, and Cyan will be taking on the intergalactic empire. TIE Fighter. And that is that. So yeah, did you like that? Because it was only because I suddenly realised as I was saying that, Si, I'm wearing a Star Wars top. So I went, oh, like that. That was all that was about. That was real as well, folks. It wasn't even acting. But yeah, when I say the backlog, it's almost like I'm drunk and I'm saying it.
The backlog.
The backlog.
But no, that's good. Like that's your thing. It's the same with Lego.
Yeah, and Lego. But you know, and Tech's not been on the channel because Tech's busy at the moment, folks. He's busy doing. He's running lots of things, and I don't mean running baths. He's busy. He's busy in life, but he'll be dropping in from time to time with the side, won't he? He might not be in our streams. He's certainly not forgotten, folks. We love a bit of Tech. We really do. Tex is saying, are you able to join in the stream in the future though? What's Monarch up to then? What's he up to? He goes, I would love to start a YouTube channel, but my time to invest into it is small. I wouldn't feel genuine. Insta works for me at the moment. I got to be honest, folks, right? I'm thinking, tell me what you think about this idea, Si. And I don't want to keep you too much longer, Si, because I don't actually. Have you got to go anywhere soon, Si? Oh, okay, cool. He always says that. Honestly, I don't think Si goes to bed. It's just one of those streams. We finished the builds ages ago, and then we're just chatting away.
Yeah, ask anybody in the chat, and they'll see me and on most chats during the nighttime.
I know, but you are a proper night owl, and I try not to be a night owl. I love to be a night owl, but I've got to think of my other half as well. She's exactly Joel. Do you know what? Because I'm thinking of tomorrow of buying the new Ninjago magazine. Now I've only just done the box magazine, so I haven't got time to set up. So I'm a bit busy this week, folks. You know what I mean when you tune in on Friday. You really will. Hold that thought. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Am I thinking of just doing what I did a couple of weeks ago with the Lego catalogue and just going live on Instagram and just flicking through the Ninjago magazine and just do something like that?
That's a good idea.
And I keep trying to get Sion to do some new stuff with me, but maybe we will. Maybe we will in the coming weeks or so. Lorraine's saying, "I want to go to bed, please." Oh, there we go. See, she wants to go to bed, Si.
Okay, bye.
That sounds promising, Si. Just saying. There we go. Tech Production says, "I've got a plan, Mark. I'll let you know. Looking at you too, Captain Zane." Oh, what's all that about?
Exciting. I don't know. It's exciting though.
He's going to do something with his new channel.
Hopefully, because I mean, even though it's good to have like what we have like Friday and Thursdays, no one in the panel is like obliged to be with us all the time, and I think it's really good for Tech to do something cool with other people, and especially people that we've never streamed with or anything. Like it's fresh and it's new and it's good, and I can't wait to see what he has up his sleeve.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I like that, and I was quite lucky enough for his new channel. Mine was one of the first videos that we did. He's still got some footage. I reminded him today about a video that we shot ages ago together. Anyway, he'll get that in due course, folks. He's a busy man, like I say, and he's running for charity. So watch out for something very cool that Tech's going to be doing in September. It's going to be very, very cool indeed. Now, PJ Brick says, if you were the owner of a Lego, what changes would you make? Blimey, that's a bit of a deep question for this time of night.
No, just of Lego, of the company. Yeah,
if I was the owner of Lego, I would reimagine the VIP point system for a start. That's what I would do.
I would bring back May 4th minifigures for Star Wars minifigures.
Yeah, what does anyone think about those two ideas? Straight off the bat, they were, folks. Straight, the knee-jerk reactions. But would they not really make? I'm not saying life better for us, but would they not make things good for Lego? Let me know what you reckon about that in the chat, folks. We've got Lorraine saying, Captain Zane, hey, how you doing? And we've got the Plastic Architect as well, fresh in from sunny California. Good to see you, Claire. Plastic Architect saying hello, Claire. Blimey, we must be getting late. We're getting the Californians on. The Brighton Bricks as well. And oi, Tech, what are you planning? Also, hello. Sounds like someone wants to get in on it as well. Tech is saying, hey, Claire. This is quickly. So we're going to start winding down. This is going to start turning into some sort of mockumentary or something like that. It will be. Please do use the hashtag mockumentary, folks. You'll find some really cool stuff from some very cool YouTubers out there as well. Also, search for the hashtag the Backlog as well. You'll find a few bits and pieces about me and Si out there. And of course, hashtag London Calling, which will be happening this week on my channel, folks, at 7:30 BST time, or UK as we call it. And of course, that is 2:30 EST USA time. And on that note, I think we can start winding down quite comfortably now, Si. We've got Captain Zane out there saying, Tech Productions, having me and Monarch with you for a full 26 hours make us either your backup dancers or your entourage. You're being sussed out, Tech, big time. Boom, busted. Love it. Yeah, pretty standard occurrence, Lauren. Hey, there he is again. Blimey, we was only saying earlier on. I haven't seen Corey for ages. Good to see you, mate. G'day, folks. All the way from Canada. We've got peeps in from all over the world in here tonight, folks. We really have. New Zealand, Canada, Denmark, all you beautiful people. And you are beautiful people. You really, really are. Oh, yeah. We had a few of the Irish in as well. Him being the biggest one out of all of them. He is. Oh, congratulations as well, Si. Talking of big, this week, folks, my mate Si O'Connor, he only reached 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So congratulations, Si. Well done.
Thank you.
Very well.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's mad to think, just over a year ago I started, and so it's pretty cool. And thanks everyone for saying congratulations. And so I do plan to have a 10K stream. I don't know when yet, but it'll be soon enough anyway.
Good stuff. Yeah, very well deserved as well. I'm liking it, Si. I'm liking it. So is this week, just actually talking about your streams, is this week the final of the last Lego Masters one that you're going to do?
Yeah. Yep. I will try and get the winners on at some stage. Once you get up to kind of like the 4th place onwards, it's a little bit more difficult because it's their job now, like doing kind of Lego arty stuff and everything else or whatever. If I get the winners on, well, that'd be cool. But yeah, that's it. It's over for now. There's no point in me covering American Lego Masters because it's not over here yet. If we get it in the future, that's when I'll do it. But so it's been really good fun meeting all of the Lego Masters. I mean, they've been seen by millions of people, and they turned out to be amazingly friendly, gracious people, and I loved it. Yeah, and I know all of you guys who were watched loved it, and the people on the panel loved it as well. It was really cool, and obviously we made really good friends from them as well.
Yeah, actually, it's nice. It's a very close-knit community. We might be here, there, and all over the place, folks. We really are on this planet, but we are actually, in all honesty, it's actually quite a small community. In all honesty, Joel says if you can maintain streaming in the new post-pandemic normal, that would be great. Many Lego streamers are already falling off the map. I'll still be doing it. I was doing London Calling way before the pandemic, and I'll be doing it way after, folks. As long as there's peeps out there that fancy tuning in and watching us, we'll be doing it. There's a lot of, I don't know, how can I put it? A lot of negative things come out of the pandemic, but there's also a lot of positive things that come out of it as well, folks. Change is inevitable, and just try and do as much of it on your own terms as you possibly can, because it just always makes things a little bit easier without going too deep and meaningful. Bright Switch Week says, same tech, we're all in this together. We really are. But yeah, I hope as well. Things, I said it months ago, so I keep saying this as well. Things are always going to change when we go, folks. Even the firm I work for, even today, big, massive meeting, 1,000 people in this meeting there were, folks. I'm not kidding you. The technology was grinding to a halt, but it's just about maintained it. It really was. And there's going to be changes in the way we work, flexible hours, all that kind of stuff. Things are changing, and you've got to change with it, as Darwin would point out to anyone. But anyway, I think there on that poignant note, it's probably a good place to wind down. I just want to say thank you to Sai for joining me tonight. Don't forget, folks, if you want to watch last week's one, details are down in the description below. And next week's one will be on Sai O'Connor's channel. So please do tune in for that. Of course, as always, folks, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's tuned in tonight. Lego Madness, Minark, No Lag, of course, he's the real star of the show. He really is, folks. He's on charge, in all honesty. Mitty Bricks was in earlier on. Red Carnage, Tech Productions, he's out there, folks, chatting away and flirting with about 3/4 of the women in the chat as well, like he does. We had the wonderful Victoria Fisher in the chat earlier on. Lovely to see you, Victoria. It really was. And of course, Joel. Abby's out there as well. Sir Bricks is out there. Who else is? Who haven't I mentioned yet? Anyone else I mentioned? The Brightest Witch Bricks and Josh Builds is out there as well. And anyone else? I'm just rolling up. A&A Hobbies. Great to see you back, Corey. Really is. Anyway, folks, that really is it. And Captain Zane as well. Captain, thank you so much for being my latest and greatest mod. And on that, folks, on that note, I just want to say, be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself as well, folks. It really is important that you are that, like that. Sai, congratulations on hitting 10 grand on the subscriber count. That is a phenomenal milestone to achieve, mate. It really is. And maybe one day, if I start chucking out a few more videos, I'll get there as well.
You definitely will. You're flying along. Like, I mean, the quality of your channel is just awesome. It's brilliant. It's really good.
Do you know what? I just really enjoy it, folks, and I love doing this with all you lovely peeps out there as well. That's the main thing. It really is, folks, and to be part and parcel of this is a very special thing. And on that note, Lego, it's a wonderful thing, folks, and each and every one of you are too. And just because it's football season at the moment, folks, I'm just going to say one last thing. Sai, they think it all. I got it wrong. I nearly got it wrong. They think it's all over.
It is now.
It certainly is. Take care, folks. Good night. Look after yourselves, and I will see you very, very